Welcome to Unirock live streams. We're going to play an intro and we're going to talk. Here, let's listen to this real fast so we got a chance for our channel to post that we are live over the tube. It's going to bing all the corners while we watch this. This is only a few seconds. Here we go. Okay, I guess Bite Me says we aren't having sound. Can anybody hear us? Michelle?
Negative, I didn't hear anything either.
You didn't hear my sound?
Negative.
We just tested it. What the hell happened?
I don't know. It worked great a second ago.
Sorry, thanks, Bite Me. Bite Me is that one person who always lets me know stuff real fast. So she's like hardcore, guys. We should have system sound. I don't know what happened. We're going to try something real fast, guys. Anyway, Darkwolf, I'll let you talk while I set this up. Let me try one thing here. I'll let you say hi. Hold on. Tell me right now if you guys hear this.
Hear it loud and clear, I do.
Yep, hear it.
Okay. Bite Me, Bit. If you got sound, let me know.
They said they can hear you. Oh, they hear you, but not sound.
What about, can you hear the music? Okay.
Yep, they hear it.
Get pumped. We are live, guys. We have a new Rockinati. He's usually around in the chat room. He's got a YouTube channel. You can check it out over at his side of the tube. I'll post the link down there. This is UFO Underground. He's our buddy UFO. How are you doing, man?
Pretty good. What's up, everybody?
Thank you for coming in. Tell us what you do over at your channel while I post a link out for people so they can find you if you don't mind.
Well, basically, I started my channel out because I had a, personal encounter that I wanted to share with everybody. It kind of went from there, and basically the gist of my channel was I go around and I dig through footage that I feel is credible, and I try to bring it out so everybody can take a look at it and see what they think about it. And, sometimes I find some stuff that's a little questionable, and, sometimes I find some good stuff. It's kind of hit or miss.
Hey, in the UFO community, that's how every UFO is. So much we get caught in debunking that we forget that you have to let people make up their mind. If we can rule something out right away, we typically don't show it. But a lot of stuff is hard to rule out. So, hey, you're good, bro. I have that issue a lot, too. It seems like you ever get to wonder like that, or get to think about how the debunking community is a little harsh sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, that, and I get to wondering, how these other bigger channels can really, get the CGI footage and just put it out there with a clean conscience. Just be like, well, this is a legit UFO. You guys decide for yourself,
Oh, yeah, dude. Have you seen the channel UFO sightings? Have you ever seen them?
Yeah, for sure.
How can that dude sleep at night? He's putting out like the most fake UFOs any human being has ever. Like he's using rendering software from like 2001. It doesn't look good.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Oh man. Okay.
I agree
we're
with
going
you
to talk
on the
about
big channels, man. Like, and not even the bigger channel. Well, most of them are, but any channel that's putting out something that is just so clearly like fake or really, really questionable. And like, I'm with you. I don't know how they get away with that and just not feel bad about it.
Oh yeah. Well, see, here's the thing. YouTube has a standard. They have rules, and you can't like say I want to film I don't know, a monster like a dragon, and I put it out, and I don't tell people that I'm putting out a CGI dragon. I actually try to claim that it's real, and it's in the woods, and people should be scared because it's in the woods in Ohio or something where I live. Here's the deal. That's against YouTube's terms because you're not supposed to put out stuff that's deceitful or that's lying to the people that's watching. You can put it out as entertainment,
right?
And then you can say, "Hey, this is a dragon in Ohio. Be scared," because it's entertainment. That's not what they're doing. They're actually telling you. I like watching UFO sightings. I'm not gonna lie. I love watching a channel. You know why though? I don't want to see UFOs when I go there. I'm just going to laugh my ass off the whole time because this dude's like, seriously, hold on. He's like, he'll walk out of a building. Like he'll say, "There's this person walked out of a building," and he'll say, "Yeah, this guy walked out of a building, and he was drinking a coffee, and he looked over his shoulder, and he saw this, and I mean, it's pulsating, and it's orby, and oh yeah, this is a good UFO. I'm going to try to find out what time of day." And he'll go on and on like he's telling you something that just happened. I'll just lay back. I start fucking laughing hard, dude. I'm not Dark Wolf.
Yeah, well,
say hi to everybody.
Honestly,
Dark Wolf. Go ahead, UFO.
Go ahead. Well, I was gonna say honestly, those channels really only get away with that because they're the you decide channels, and they stand back and throw their hands up, and they're like, "Well, you decide what it is. We're not really telling you what it is." So that's kind of how they get away from getting their stuff yanked down.
That's a really good point. And we're starting to find that in a whole lot of different communities, kind of the disclaimer or half disclaimer. Hey, look what we found. Look at this. But make your own mind up. But, what do you think? We're finding that a lot. Hey, everybody, how y'all doing tonight? It is Dark Wolf of Darkwolf'S Den, hanging out with Uni and UFO Underground on the Rockinati show. Hope everyone's having a great time tonight. We got a lot of Rockinats in the chat. Hope y'all are having fun, enjoying it, ready to kick back and have a good conversation, maybe even learn something along the way.
For sure, buddy. Thank you. Yeah, we are on the tube, man. I love being on YouTube. I have no clue what it is about this thing. I'm hooked. I'm addicted. I love it, dude. So fun, man.
Oh, I'm with you, man. Every night I get the itch right before I get off work. Well, we got to go live. We've got to go live. I cannot wait to get home to do this.
Yeah, it's starting to bother me, man. Like, I got to get my fix or I'm going to be twitching over in the corner, like babbling and drooling out of my mouth and stuff. Okay, so, yeah, UFO, dude, I just want to say before we get started, we don't take a lot of stuff seriously. You've been around here, you know that. But I'm so happy you jumped in because I've been watching you just as long as I watch every other UFO channel out there. Respect your stuff. I've used some of your footage. You were cool enough to let me, and I've always wanted to tell you, in a conversation like this, thank you for doing that, man. Back when I had 100 subs, you were cool with me. But now that I got a lot, I respect that, dude. I do.
That's no problem, man. I mean, thanks for having me on the show,
Yeah.
We're glad to have you,
back to, when Alien Addict, I ran into Alien Addict on his channel. I remember running into your channel through his channel. I didn't know anything about your channel, like I'm running through the videos and stuff, sorry. But, I came across your channel, and I'm not big into the Mandela effect and stuff like that. I don't know much about it. But, the general atmosphere of the channel, I like. So I hang out in it, and I like being in the comments and interacting with, your subscribers and stuff.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, we appreciate you. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, man. The Mandela effect is a strange animal. Like, when I came on, I was doing all UFOs and some little conspiracies. Like, I did a JFK conspiracy with Trump. And, the Mandela effect creeped up on me. It just, one or two of those examples got me. And then I said, wow. Like, once you search for it, you see that there are literally, I would almost say that Mandela effect is closing up on the UFO community by about half now. And the UFO community is enormous. So for Mandela effect to be that big, it's got something behind it. And I'm tired of making example Mandela effect videos. I'll probably never get tired of talking about it. It's just one of those weird things. We can film a UFO, but we can't, there's no matter how hard we try, we can't ever prove a Mandela effect. It really works. It works in a circle. So what do you think, Dark Wolf? What do you think?
Well, I'm glad you mentioned that because when I first started my channel, I decided real quick I was not going to do Mandelisms or Mandela effects. Like, look at this Mandela effect. There's enough people out there doing that. I decided that's not the direction I wanted to go. There's plenty of that. I wanted to do something completely different. So I'm just like you. I'll talk about it. I'll continue to talk about it. I love theorizing about it. Of course, you know, that's my gig, the theory series. But as far as like putting out there, hey guys, look at this one. I've done one video, and only because that was a very personal one to me. And I think that's something else about the Mandela effect. It's not real to you until it's real to you. It's a very personal thing. When you find out something you've known your whole life, a memory that you just would swear by is completely wrong, you really, really are awestruck. It's a feeling that you just don't forget.
Yeah, definitely. So now that you've seen some stuff, UFO man, what do you think? Do you have any, you know, have you come across any Mandela effect examples that you think, you know, well, it could be something to it, or are you just still kind of getting into it? Or
really.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really hard for me to get my head wrapped around it. I mean, no disrespect to the people that are on the theory, but you know, I always say, you know, everybody's got opinions. You know, we don't have to fight over our opinions. We can still be cool and have different opinions on it. But you know, I'm big into, you know, that's kind of like, you know, attention to detail stuff. Like, you know, maybe it's something that as a kid you might have thought, and then you get older and you're like, well, I don't know if that really was, you know, maybe how that was spelled, or, you know, the way that was at that point in time. But I mean, everybody's got their own opinions on the situation, you know.
Yeah, definitely, and it's like that for me too. It's hard for me to like, I'll go in and I'll search for, you know, stuff on it, and I'll like start looking. It'll start making me angry, just like the fake UFO stuff does. And it's really hard to show people a UFO and say, hey, this was in the sky, because they don't want to accept it. Well, what are you going to do if you're really showing them a problem with their memory also? And I'll go as far as, yeah, you know what I mean? I'll go as far as to say, like, the certain Mandela effects that I do believe are a little weird and a little different to me. I still put a lot of weight. I'm still 50-50 is where I'm at. And I've been there for a while. Yeah. That the Mandela effect is either, it's either something or it's memory problem.
But here's the thing with memory problem. Here's my biggest problem with the whole memory problem. And I respect that point of view. I really, really do, because it is plausible and logical. And I like both of those. So my thing with memory is, I understand if it's a false memory. But when you have a very, very large swath of people who are all sharing the exact same detailed false memory, that's when I start to find a problem with going down that direction.
Well, I get you.
That makes sense as well, you know. I mean, definitely.
Yeah, it's definitely something to look at and to think about. Well, how will we ever know for sure with that? I don't know. But I made a video, just my last one. I was saying, like, hey, we should all look at other. We'll see people ask me, dude, why do you have like a channel that has all these conspiracies? Why does it cover everything? And I'm like, look, because I think they all lead clues to each other. So I'm hoping that by like, you know, investigating in the UFO phenomenon, we might get answers for things like either the Illuminati conspiracy or any conspiracy, just anything, through finding answers in the other ones. So anyway.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, UFO, are you still with us? I heard a little crack, and I just want to make sure you didn't drop. Okay, just making sure, buddy. I'm going to probably ask you that several times throughout the night.
That's fine.
Okay. All right. So here, we want to get going. We always do one thing to get us in our, to get us out of our intro mood into our Rockinati mood. We're going to roll the, oh shoot, I forgot. I actually have like animations and things. We're going to roll the, I really got to get that to turn itself up. It's so low now. I can't hardly hear it. It said random Wikipedia article. So I'm going to click this button until someone says stop down in the comments. And
all right, I got it pulled up and we're waiting.
Cool. We're going to see where this leads us for the evening. So Darkwolf, you've been at work today. What'd you get into today, UFO? I always like to ask everybody that, because that way we get to know each other a little more personal. You don't have to say, you know, you don't have to go any crazy. Just if you want to just give us general stuff. What'd you get into today?
Stop.
Actually, I had an early morning today and got my stuff done out of the way, and Went out, did a little bit of shopping, had a little bit of exercise in today, and came home and got your email about getting on your live stream. So not a real busy
Awesome,
day.
bro. Yeah, I didn't either. I slept a lot. You know, I was exhausted. I've been doing these streams a lot, so I just relaxed and slept. Well, what about you, Dark Wolf? Did you just work? Did you get anything crazy happen to you today, or normal day,
Well,
or what?
funny. I finally, I was complaining about how I had a really stressful day the other day. Well, I guess the universe heard me and it said, okay, we're going to give you the other side. So today it was really easy. It was funny enough. It was a very short amount of work and a whole lot of weight. So I was able to get a whole lot done on my upcoming videos, and I was actually able to get a lot of homework done, if you will. So it was kind of exciting. A lot of stuff done.
Yeah, dude, I'm glad that you got some homework done because tonight we're getting back into the R&D. We took maybe like a 3 or 4 night break. We had a lot of live streams. So what we do on our live streams, we'd always get together at the end of the day into Google Hangouts. We'd talk about the weird, crazy, conspiracy-oriented stuff we found throughout the day. And we decided we'd bring it into a live stream to include our audience. So that's really the whole point of this. Also, I got to do a little bit of house cleaning. We started talking right away, which is awesome. But I want to make sure we get down to the nitty gritty. So everyone in my normal subscriber base was having problems going through my video list, saying there's so many live videos now. Well, you're not going to have that issue anymore. They don't list there. They reside on my channel, so you can always find them with the link, but they don't list there. They relist it a couple different places. So normally when I have a guest, I give them the option to put the video on their channel, and I also will list, if you go into my sidebar, and I have successfully this time added Unirock Gamer, which I messed it up yesterday. Nobody could find it. They were like, what's this crazy dude talking about? But I added the Unirock games to the sidebar, and I added Unirock live streams. Unirock live streams is just a brand channel for Unirock that'll send you to my other channels. Very soon, you'll be able to find a listing of all my Unirock games there. And I will also have I'm going to rotate select videos that I think will be good for certain topics in a playlist there too. So it's basically just a playlist channel. Now, are you saying to yourself, awesome, Bite Me found them and subbed. Thank you, because it needs subscribers too. I mean, it's lonely over there with no subs. You might be saying to yourself, well, what, I want to give traffic to your main channel. Well, you still are. The other channels, they don't get traffic. Well, Gamer will, but live streams is just a channel to direct you a place where you can find videos. I'll even have videos of some of the other YouTube network channels listed on that channel, and you'll be able to click it and watch it, and it will give them the traffic, the clicks, the likes, the comments. That channel will not get any of that. I just wanted to put that out there because I've been getting questions. Why not answer it in the live stream? So what we did was we just did a random Wikipedia article. We just got Richard Colvin, and I swear he better not be a politician. He's a Canadian Foreign Service officer who gained public attention as a witness in the Canadian-Afghan detainee issue. Oh, you remember this? There was some people who got detained in Afghanistan. They were civilians and stuff. Either of you guys heard about that?
I can't say that I have.
I think it was in 2009. Yeah, 2009. So yeah, this guy, that's weird. That's a weird thing for Wikipedia to show us. You know what I'm saying? Wiki's trying to tell us something, but I don't know what. Anyway, we're pretty crazy. Wiki's a crazy thing. All right, so tonight's topic, well, for one, it's UFOs. And also, well, we talk about that all the time. Also, we're going to talk about gold. I'm just going to throw the topic gold out there. If you're down there watching, if you want to give me some type of live stream comment, you can say anything you want about it. I think we lost Darkwolf. He'll be back. So UFO, buddy. Have you've researched UFOs? You put them on your channel and stuff. Now, what do you think about the Annunaki? I've always wanted to ask you that. What do you think about them?
I mean, there's a lot of theories going around about it, but like anything particular. See, as far as the gold, like, I mean, if the Anunnaki was advanced enough, why didn't they like build machines that could mine the gold instead of having to worry about enslaving people and things like that, and having people
I've
mine
always
the gold
wondered
for
that
them as
too.
well?
I've always wondered that.
So,
Yeah, we don't. I
I
wonder why
mean,
we don't see evidence of a lot more machine stuff. I don't know.
yeah.
Maybe I'm sure there's conspiracy theories to explain, and I'm sure there's other logical, like scientific answers to say, hey, these machines didn't exist because you guys are all crazy, because that's what science always tells us when it comes to this stuff. But let's just look it up. Let's just see what it says. We're gonna type in, I guess, Anu. Well, I don't even know how to spell this correctly. Anu. I think it's 2 Ks. Oh no, it's 2 N's and 2 N's. AKI. Oh, Anunnaki Gold came right up. I heard about this really weird kind of Anunnaki Gold. Darkwolf, are you all right, buddy? Okay, here you are. I'm going to unmute you, Darkwolf. Remember, I got security features now. I have to let people back in. That way we can never get hacked on Unirock. You all right, Darkwolf? Is your connection okay?
Yeah, we had a little hiccup there, but I think I got it worked out.
All right, no problem. This stuff happens. I was watching. I'm watching. I'm getting better at watching this stuff. While you were
you're
gone.
doing a great job, brother.
Oh, thanks, dude. I'm trying. Yeah, while we were gone, we were talking about the Anunnaki and the Sumerians, and in respect to gold. It was covered a little bit on Doc Lupo's show tonight, and that's the direction we wanted to go. To keep the theme running, we want to find out some more stuff. So, yeah.
All right.
What do you
Well,
think, Darkwolf?
I would like to disclaim one thing real quick. I was not able to watch the show. I have been at work all night. So understand if I say something that was or was not said on the show, it's only by coincidence. Now, that said, as far as the Anunnaki and connecting them to gold, I'm not going to go into the entire legend, but anybody who knows the Sumerian legends, it speaks of a creator race that
dam around the base of the great
created.
Oh, go ahead. I turned it down. I'm just finding a spot in this. Go ahead, man. Sorry.
Not a problem. And okay, according to the legend, they came to Earth and they created man, but they only created man for one reason, because they were tired of being miners. They were astronauts. They weren't made for hard labor. So they wanted to create a race to do the work. And what they were doing is collecting gold from the Earth for, according to the story, to put in their own atmosphere for reflective purposes. What's really interesting is we found out years later that monoatomic gold, or gold smashed down to its very, very atomic source, can do just that in atmosphere and help with the different reflections of the sun and whatnot. So
Yeah.
there's a whole lot of ideas behind this this legend that perhaps it's plausible that we are drawn to gold because it's actually embedded, ingrained in us. Now, I say perhaps. That is not, as I know of, been proven.
Yeah, look at this. So I typed in monoatomic gold because that's where I wanted to take the conversation a little bit. They sell it on, they sell little bottles of this stuff. $85 at Walmart.
It's actually supposed to be very, very good for the body in monoatomic form. It changes its chemical structure entirely.
Well, yeah, but I just wonder if this is actually real monoatomic gold, though. Like if it's actually real gold.
Well, I mean, you would think they couldn't make the claim if it wasn't really that. What do you think, UFO?
I mean, it could be a gimmick, like they're trying to make some money off of this stuff,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You got my train of thought right there.
It very well could be.
Okay. We can go here.
Or it could be legit. I mean, you never know.
We got Skeptics. It's a website where skeptics take a stab at things from a skeptical point of view. They could give us the other side of this topic, because at Unirock, we look from both sides. We don't look at we're not trying to come at you guys and convince you of any one thing unless we find some kind of really good evidence, like maybe a pamphlet at CERN full of Mandela effect pictures. Did that once. Pretty crazy. Or if we, I don't know, found an actual UFO and could pilot it around, maybe we'd record ourselves doing some crazy stuff in that thing. But over the weekend, I heard an acquaintance mention something called monoatomic gold, followed by a bevy of fantastic and surprising claims about the substance, what it does, how it was discovered, blah, blah, blah. So my subsequent search returned a lot of pages with conspiracy theories, but not in the way of solid definition. For example, and then I just read this thing really quick just now, and it just says, it's telling him that monoatomic gold does a lot of fantastic stuff. Then he says, not to be confused with colloidal gold, it rules out one legitimate form that I figured could be. What is monoatomic gold? What does it claim to do? Are there any scientific validity? And that's why I clicked on skeptics, because that's how they think there, with a skeptical mind. So let's look down and see if anyone gave us a good answer. Okay. This guy's saying this is a good one, but it's a really long story. Let me see here. Scientists continued investigation. They repeatedly heated and cooled samples under inert gases. They found that cooling process took the sample to an amazing 400% of its starting weight. Whoa.
Oh,
so
wow.
they heated it up and it became heavier. Okay, that's something to think about. We got to put that in
it? Hold on. Did they heat it or cool it? I'm confused.
They repeatedly heated it and then cooled it and then heated it. Well, they had to cool it to heat it again, yeah, but they repeatedly heated it. And while under inert gases, and found that the cooling process took the sample to an amazing 400% of its starting weight. So we want to put that in the brain frame. That is something else. I need to make a little animation. In the brain frame for when you need to remember something. But yeah, they removed the sample from the pan. They discovered that the pan weighed more than it did with the material in it. Oh, I see what they're saying. That monoatomic gold has the ability to transfer its weightlessness to its supporting host. In other words, even the pan was levitating. Wow.
Wow. That's crazy. So they found anti-gravity, I can't think of the word I'm looking for to save my life right now.
They found anti-gravity properties.
Properties, thank you. That is exactly the word. That's why you're awesome, brother.
Well, you are too, buddy.
Appreciate you.
Yeah. I've heard about this before. People claim that it can cause it can cause you to release from gravity or not feel the effects of gravity. I've heard this. I'm not saying it's true. I'm just saying these are people's fantastic claims.
Well, I'll actually be right back in a minute. Sorry.
All right.
You're good. Let me know. Let me know when you get back, buddy. You're fine.
All right.
So yeah, you know what would be a really good thing? We should say, what do the ancient texts? Let me see here. Say about, because this is what I heard would be really good to type in. And I've been waiting all night to type this in to see if we can find something. Oh, I should put gold in there, huh?
Ancient text, brother.
You know it. Oh, here's a good one. All the gold you can eat. Ancient Egyptians knew about Ormus. I'm assuming Ormus is what they used to call monoatomic gold. I don't know. Let's see what it says. Oh, that's pretty.
Sounds like a valid assumption.
There it is. Look, that was. Did you see that thing? We just saw monoatomic gold in a vial. That's what that was.
That was nice.
That's what it was. It was pretty cool. Okay. Now, revisionist historians tend to be controversial, and as a result, will end up getting a bad name for themselves. Specifically, I'm thinking about the likes of this person and that person. I'm not going to say their names because I really just can't pronounce them. Not that I don't want to. Who, amongst many other things, studied relationships between biblical and Egyptian texts. What I personally find interesting in their work is the use of the concept of ghost doubles or alter egos. I smell smoke. Well, that's probably nothing. Yeah, like someone left the stove on and it caught the whole house on fire.
Oh, that ain't good.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, it's probably nothing. Yeah, I had the stove on, but I know I turned it off. I never leave the stove on, dude. I can't do that. I can't make mistakes like that. Yeah. Anyway, the historical figures were known by different names. So anyway, they're basically just, let's see. They're saying, and I've heard this before, that monoatomic gold was eaten by the ancients, and it's the thing that gave them the long lives that they were claimed to have, because some kings and other figures in the Bible are claimed to have lived for exceptionally long periods of time. You've heard about that, right?
Oh yeah, some of the there's something called the King's List. And it's supposed to be the original kings of Egypt, and their reigning years is like 6,000 years, 3,000 years, 150,000 years, and then there's a stop, and it goes down into what we consider normal years for a human. All of a sudden.
Yeah, and it always
Okay,
puzzled
I'm
me
back.
how they said that.
Welcome
Oh,
back,
thanks, bro. Hey, buddy. Really, we're not really finding out too much. Oh crap! I need to turn that off. Okay, sorry. My fire was burning up the viewer. So yeah, this is saying that they called it your Ormus, Ankh given life. I did a whole video on the Ankh. Okay, wow. So Hotep means peace, contentment, or an offering, and it looks like a little thing there. You know, this is we could actually maybe take ourselves somewhere down this rabbit hole, buddy.
Oh, most definitely. When you get into ancient Egypt, I'm so fascinated with everything from ancient Egypt. I don't believe a lot of what they told us some of those symbols mean, but just their beliefs and their whole mythology and legends is absolutely amazing.
For sure. Wonder what this thing says.
The discovery of Ormus was most likely only a rediscovery. In ancient Egypt, a precious mineral referred to in many temples and steles was used by the priests and pharaohs in many of their rituals. The powder was made by the priests and used to make ceremonial bread cakes for the pharaohs, so that they might live longer and be closer to God. Centuries later, in 1904, British archaeologists of Flinders Petrie stumbled across a hidden temple on Mount Serebit in the middle of the Sinai Desert.
Shit.
Inside the temple, he found huge quantities of an unknown white powder that resembled ash, yet strangely, he found no evidence of the fires. A few wayward historians have dared to suggest that this is the very mountain in the Sinai Desert under which the Hebrews in 1400 BC, led by Moses out of Egypt, camped during the time of the Exodus.
Okay. Okay. This is interesting, Dark Wolf, okay. Have you heard about this thing called it's called Maya, I think. It was
Manna?
in the Bible. Manna, thank you. Damn, that's why I keep you around, buddy. You know it all, man. I'm just glad. I keep you around anyway. But no, yeah, dude. Manna. They had a manna machine.
Yeah, my head was headed right there, right before you said it, man. Same wavelength. You know how it is. Yeah, dude. As soon as he said that the place the Hebrews actually under the mountain where they stayed, that's the first thing I thought was the manna that they could have made, or from the what they found on the ground, the monoatomic gold. How we got monoatomic forms, interesting though.
Well, yeah. So the manna machine, supposedly they turned it on and it kind of used something, and it was given to them by God Himself, or gods or something. I'm not a Bible historian. This is a Unirock disclaimer. Ding. I'm not going to give you the correct biblical term. Okay, guys. The manna machine is what fed them when they went through the desert. Now, there was like a bunch of them going through the desert when they left Egypt as slaves. They were freed. They went through the desert. They went for like a long time. We're talking like 40 years or something, maybe 20. But anyway, they didn't have, it was a desert. It wasn't abundant in food. You know, people can't just go out in the desert without supplies and make it. One person may, but you can't do it with kids and women and people. Nothing against women. I'm saying that the mother taking care of a baby is what I meant by that. Sorry, girls, ladies. Oh God, I'm digging a hole deep. My girlfriend's gonna slap me when she wakes up. Dude. So anyway, the manna machine fed them. We can actually look at what some people think it looked like, because certain things like dimensions and stuff were given in the Bible, and people have tried to build them. What do you know about manna machines, guys? Have either of you heard anything about these things?
Go ahead.
No, I haven't. I read a little bit up on it right now here, but yeah, that's the first I've really heard of it, honestly.
Very interesting UFO.
It is.
Got to give this a read. Dark Wolf, what have you heard?
Okay, so in the Bible, it doesn't directly say manna machine. For those who are going to jump on it later in the comments, what it does say is when they woke in the morning, the manna was waiting for them. Now, we can extrapolate that you can't just appear out of nowhere. So something had to make it. Therefore, I don't think they would put that in the Bible anyway. They'd be telling us too much. I wouldn't discount.
Well, actually,
Was that?
I thought they talked about the dimensions. Well, hold on. So there was a book about this because of the passage in the Bible, reproduced by an engineer who followed the directions given in the Ancient of Days, and he claimed it created a food source of algae. This explains how the Israelites survived for their 40-year journey. I was right the first time. 40-year journey in the Sinai Desert. It had a nuclear reactor used to power the manna machine. It was stored within the Ark of the Covenant. The Ark was supposed to have powered the machine to run continuously, producing manna for 6 days. And on the 7th day, they would take the machine apart for cleaning. And it said this. I'm not kidding. They would take now, yeah, you're right. It may not have been in the Bible. It was in an ancient text, though. So, yeah, they would take the machine apart for cleaning. And it was reserved. The knowledge was preserved within the Jewish Kabbalah that the author claims to have correctly decoded and supports their claim. So basically the theory I was putting out, they talk about ancient kings eating this, and then this machine given by the gods produced something that does kind of sound like monoatomic gold because it was white and it looked kind of like grains of rice. Now, if you took a powder of monoatomic gold and found a way to make it stick together a little bit, it could look like manna, is all I'm trying to put out there. I know it's a crazy theory.
I fully agree. I 110% agree. And the fact that we now know that it can be eaten, yeah, that's very intriguingly plausible now.
Also, the manna machine, the manna that it gave was said to be like the most nutritious thing you could eat, and it would sustain you purely off of it with every nutrient your body needed.
Mm-hmm. It was everything they needed to survive, and they were in the desert, like you said. It's not like they had a whole lot of resources. And what little bit they did, they survived for 40 years. That is a testament to whatever it is they were using. And I do believe it could be monoatomic gold.
Holy shit. So, yeah, remember how we were talking about Ormus a little bit ago, and it linked to ancient Egypt? So here's what Ormus stands for. Orbitally rearranged monoatomic elements. And M-state materials. Oh, no, I'm sorry. A fictitious group of exhibiting many... Okay, so this is saying that is what Ormus is, but this website is claiming that it is fictitious. Of course, it's based on guessing, hypothesis, and someone's decoding of Egyptian texts. So, yeah, a logical person would say, since there's no scientific fact, it's fictitious. But there are... What's that kind... circumstantial evidence to say that this could be a real thing. We're not going to go too much further on this because it's a little boring, but
do we still have the wiki open from a little bit ago?
Oh, I'm in the rational wiki. That's why I think it said that.
We never read out of random.
Yeah, we read that. Yeah, it was that one guy. The people that got, or the dude that got imprisoned in Afghanistan. Rational
military guy.
I must have dropped out then. My bad.
No, it's okay, bro.
Just want to make sure.
So, yeah. Cover our bases. You know it. Basically, what I'm trying to get into with this is, okay, so monoatomic gold and the Annunaki. The Annunaki are like the kings of the UFOs. They're the kings of the aliens. And that's why we went down this road. There's so many weird things about the Anunnaki. We've got Nibiru, which I have not covered a lot. Because when I look at Nibiru, I look at the trans-Neptunian planets, I've said this before, being affected by something, like a planet or a meteor or something. It makes their, orbits all messed up. So that's what I always talk about. Now, I know some people, hey, I know you'd know this, Darkwolf. What are people talking about when, you know how some people talk about Nibiru and they show the sky or the sun? Right. And they say that there's something else in the sky that is Nibiru. What is that? Do you know anything about that? Because I have no clue.
Okay, so I've seen a lot of examples here. There have been a lot of videos who are showing a sun and what looks like something behind it, or like a second sun in the sky. Some are saying it could be the dwarf star that's supposed to be traveling with this Nibiru system. Another piece of evidence I would like to point at, in our own solar system, there's a meteor cloud, basically, goes full orbit around our solar system. And it's in a spot where it looks like a planet very well should be. And according to ancient Sumerian legend, when they came through, one of their moons accidentally destroyed this planet. So there's
the asteroid belt. Yeah,
the asteroid belt. Yes, thank you. My brain.
Okay, so yeah, so let me. Dude, yeah, you worked all day, bro. We're not going to judge you. But yeah, so I have never looked into this topic about Nibiru ever. I don't know anything about it. All I know is something about two suns in the sky. Are they saying that it's in the sky right now and we just can't see it sometimes, or what are they saying?
Okay, so a lot of now understand this is a disclaimer. This is not Unirock, UFO Underground, or Darkwolf saying this. This is what everybody else is saying. We're bringing it to you. So that's it. A lot of them are saying that it could be. Repeat the question. Disclaimer messed me up.
You're fine, bro. You know, we were talking about what this is, why they think that Nibiru has something to do with these pictures of two suns.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. So some the scientists say that the two suns is just a lens flare of the atmosphere instead of a camera. I don't buy that a whole lot. A lot of them are saying chemtrails are the reason that they're chemtrailing the skies, try to cover up so we can't see it. Other people are saying that it is another sun out there that they're not telling us about. Some are, it's all over the board what people are saying about this, but a majority are saying that it's the Bureau coming in, and they're trying to make sure we don't see it and don't scare us to death. Is basically what the overall generality is being said in the community.
Okay, let me get this in my head. So people stand on the ground without a camera, and they look in the sky without a camera, and they see this two suns.
A lot of people are reporting
without
UFO.
a camera. Yes, that's the part of the statement that matters.
I want to know, have you heard this at all? Because like I said, I'm fresh to the Nibiru thing. If it doesn't mean a planet that's out beyond Neptune and Pluto that could come into orbit sometimes and we just can't see it, the planet X. I don't know about this. Have you heard about this type of Nibiru discussion? UFO.
Oh, you're talking to me?
Yeah.
No, I mean, not really. I'm also not a big believer in the Nibiru theory because there's a lot of evidence to debunk it, especially when you look at the videos and all the hearsay. Actually, you can also run tests yourself with cameras when people use filters and stuff on their lenses. They get lens flares. And what they'll do is they'll take their camera and they'll take it side to side and up and down, and they'll wiggle their camera around and be like, look, it's not moving. When all they really got to do is take the camera and rotate it in a circle. And if it's a lens flare, it'll do a complete circle right around the actual sun. And these people get like I've had a lot of people that I've talked to on their videos, like I would ask them questions like, did you do this? Did you do that to test to see if this was a lens flare? They're like, well, I moved the camera all around. I'm like, but did you rotate the camera? And they'd be like, well, no. I'm like, well, you really can't go back and test it now unless you wait for the same, situation. Go out when the sun's at about the same, height in the sky, put your lens on and do all that stuff. And, a lot of people don't know to rotate their camera to actually see if the lens flare is a lens flare or if it's actually a second sun.
Yeah, and it's interesting to me. Go ahead, Darkwolf.
No, you're fine. What is your thought, just real quick, slightly off topic, on the floating city phenomena they've been reporting a lot lately, UFO?
I believe it's probably a mirage, honestly.
Pareidolia?
Yeah, there's a lot of that going around. Oh my God, don't get me started on pareidolia. But I remember watching the old Secure Team 10. It was like, this Chinese city was floating in the sky, and it was part of, when I first got on and started, trying to put videos up. I actually submitted a video to Tyler. It was my very first video that I put up on my channel. He ran it on his channel. And it was shortly after that when he did the floating city in the sky, and I was like, you have got to be kidding me, man. It was part of, detoxing from the Secure Team 10 drug, you know, because everybody takes that pill when they get on here and they're like, oh, there's Secure Team 10, because, you know, like I do, he does produce some, you know, credible information on there from time to time, you know, not just the fake CGI, like the Black Knight satellites and the cubes and, you know, the stalker aliens stalking little kids and stuff. But, you know, I'm not trying to badmouth Secure Team 10. I'm just saying, like, these are things that actually happen. But I remember him putting that video up and me just thinking, wow, like, there's just, how can you put that up on there and call that, like, you know, a floating city in the sky, you know?
Well,
very true now. Oh, go ahead, bub.
Yeah, one more word on that, and we'll get back to the topic. Honestly, Secure Team 10 did cover it, and I have watched a lot of his stuff. I'm going to stand biased on my opinion, but he wasn't the only one that actually verified on a whole lot of other websites and shows and whatnot that this actually did appear. Now, I will go with Pareidolia as a plausible idea, but I don't think that particular one was a fake, in my own opinion. I think they did see something. I just don't know if it was a city or not. I'm not going to sit here and say it wasn't, you know.
I mean, that's great. You know, it's all part of the debate. You know, that's totally awesome. You know, that's our opinions. You know, go back and forth. This is how we figure this stuff out. You know.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead, Tony.
Oh no. All I was gonna say is like, you know, I have seen the floating cities. I did a video on it in my early career, and you know, I think it's strange, and I don't think it was a mirage in all of the situations. I think that it was digitally created in several, because what they did was they had like the Japanese or the Chinese floating city, the first one, and now they did show that near where they saw this, there was a city skyline that looked kind of similar. Right. So yeah, you could say that refracting light because of heat in the atmosphere could cause some type of image to appear up in the sky. But that's not what I thought it was either. Personally, I think that just in this case, it was a scientific explanation when it came to the floating city. Mm-hmm. Now, I think there's a lot of things in the sky that we don't know what they are, and that are plausible paranormal things. I don't think that one was. That's just my personal opinion, though. Just putting that out there.
Oh, absolutely. And that's what we're about. That's one thing everybody has a right to, is their opinion, if nothing else.
What about I think, was it Secure Team that also did the floating island one?
I'm not sure.
Or
I don't know.
Another one. Because I know there was one where somebody put it out and it was like a floating island and everybody was like, you know, definitely like, this has definitely got to be a mirage. Like, you couldn't see the bottom of the island, you just seen the top of it like floating over top of the ocean.
So. Oh, no, now, if it's what I'm thinking of, there is a couple spots around the world where the water is so clear that it creates those optical illusions as if something is just suspended in air. I looked at one the other day. Oh,
sorry, bro. Go ahead. Yeah. Are you still there?
I seen one the other day that it was a boat, and you see the shadow on the ground, and it looked like the water wasn't there, and the boat was literally suspended in the air. But
yeah, I've seen that also.
Yeah, and you continue looking, refocus your eyes, you can, okay, I see what's going on here.
That is a crazy recording. Whatever the hell that is, that's crazy. Like, I don't know what to think there. Could those be clouds? Do you think that's because, I mean, do you think it's real for one?
Okay, that's the one I had in mind. Now that right there,
that's the one. Yep.
I'm so torn on that because I'm not sure that could be CGI. I mean, it could be an illusion. Yes, there is buildings below it, but the buildings don't match the ones above it.
Okay, so
yeah,
if you think that's possibly like a legit piece of footage, like what about that? Like, what do you think would cause that? Like, what is the scenario there?
That's what I was asking. Yeah.
The only way I think now, here's an idea. Could it be a fog bank across the city and we're actually seeing buildings on the other side?
That's possible.
I'm pretty sure they disproved that. I've seen pictures in an article where they went there and took a picture to show that there was no big city back there. And if you look, the camera's pointing up. That's the issue I have. If that was real, those buildings are so tall, dude, that they're like New York City skyscraper shit, you know.
Right. That's what gave me the idea, actually,
now,
about that. Yeah.
Here's the other one.
Is this like a second piece? There's like two different pieces of footage here?
There's been two different ones reported, actually, yeah.
This is the third. I actually did this one, too. Security must have did. Oh, look, appears over again. 1/18/17. So he did this after I did mine, that punk ass, man. Yeah, so there is more. He probably got it from my damn channel because I've messaged him before, that punk.
Is that the picture you're talking about where you can't see the buildings behind it right there? Maybe that's the picture you was talking about?
Yeah, this one, too, was proven not to be. This one's in Japan or China. It's proven that there aren't skyscrapers back here. Now, up here, I'll tell you where this one is. This one's in California. And this is just supposed to be a cloud that kind of looked like it. Now, look, here's the problem I have with Secure Team on this. When I showed this picture on mine, it was pretty detailed. So he must have taken his third hand off of another video. Because he would have if he was using the source picture, it was very detailed. He wouldn't have to look like this. You can see how grainy this is.
Okay.
You probably got it off my fucking one. But here, look at this. There's that floating thing here.
Oh, there it is. It's just an optical illusion because it's so clear.
How? Oh, I see what you're saying. You know, like when you drive up a hill and it's really hot out.
Yep.
And you look at the top of the hill and it looks like it cuts off by a foot.
Yep.
That would explain maybe about that much of that distance. That's about what I would think would be about the same distance you see when you're going up a hill.
That's kind of the same way the island was as well. Like, it kind of looks similar to that.
This one has to be dead fake, man. It is either a dead CGI fake or something.
The white is just too white.
Unless it's at the bottom. Yeah, at the base. I see a lot of. Now look, I think that so they're saying that it's really thick cloud cover at the top and it looks darker. Right at the base above the mountains, there's not as much cloud cover, so it looks lighter. But in fact, if you look right around here, this almost looks like they took a brush, like a brush from Photoshop, and wiped this out for some reason. You just don't see clouds like that much. What I can do is grab it real quick. Let me grab this.
Okay, so in the chat, the lovely Mel Chan says, what about how many people say that the city line doesn't match any on Earth?
I've heard that too. Mel, great point. Yeah. I don't like this one just because of this. If you see this. That thing there. If you can still, or if you do, am I still showing up?
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
I didn't lock myself out. Okay. Sometimes I knock myself out doing this. So we got this here too. It looks like that little shape. Yeah, you look here. We're following a shape here too. And then this is the main shape. Now we saw the other floating cities. They didn't look anything like this.
No.
See how big this one is compared to the other ones we saw? Just huge.
And there's only 2 buildings compared to a whole skyline on the other ones.
Now, you want to hear the other theory behind this?
What's that?
It's pretty crazy. This one falls under the whole Mandela effect thing.
Oh,
so
really?
The whole CERN or having a particle collider near where these buildings. This is a theory, conspiracy theory, and I don't even know if it's a major one. This could be just some guy's theory. I've read though that they're saying that because of experiments like particle colliders or nuclear, even near nuclear reactors, things like this can happen, where there are things that affect people and nature because of the sheer energies of those things that are going on at those places.
That's interesting. Like they're opening a door, then we're looking to the other side.
Either that or Now that I don't think is the case here. I just here, you know how we do here. We throw out when we read an idea from somebody, we bring it up if we can, and we'll debunk it.
Right.
Now, personally, I'm showing you all these floating cities. I just showed you a bunch of them. This first one, that was, I think, the most popularized one. Now, what you do is you always look at the detail. Let's just go ahead and say, so the three of us are going to say to ourselves right now for the next minute, all of these are real, and they are physical floating cities, physical, that they've breached through some dimensional doorway, and they're just these weird government things the government's hiding.
Okay.
Let's consider that possibility because some people are saying that. Here's my problem in that, and with this picture in this situation, you have to compare these buildings to these buildings and see if they match up visually because they are both in the same picture. The camera will do things to this one and to this one, regardless of how they look like, and that's how you'll know if it was really taken, if the picture was really taken with a camera that was showing both of these at the same time, or if the camera took this picture and then the camera took the other picture, this one, at a second time, and they added it in with photo editing software. What do we think about this sighting? Let's just say that it's either real and really there, or it's complete CGI. Do you think that this one, don't take any paranormal thing in. Do we think this picture at least looks good from looking at it like this? What do you think?
Go ahead, UFO. I'm still debating that
one. I'm a skeptic, so I have to say probably CGI.
Well, yeah, because I'm saying, like, let's analyze the picture like if a camera took this or not. So I'm saying that I think that the buildings back here, they don't really look at the same resolution as these buildings, in my opinion.
Right.
I'm just giving you my opinion.
I'm having a problem matching up the skylines together. Like the building length one above the other is...
Well, they're not saying they're the same. See, if this is a mirage, they're actually saying that the mirage theory says that it's not that these buildings are not going to be the same as the ones up top.
Gotcha.
As these ones. Now, the mirage theory says that there is like there is a city maybe 100, 200 miles away, and because of light refraction and stuff like that, it shows the skyline of a faraway city up here, and then the city down here is like just the one you're at and you're looking at. So yeah, that's the cause. That's what they say there.
Well, personally, I'm going a whole lot more towards fake at this moment.
I will tell you this much: when I zoom in on it, when we just zoomed in on it here, I'm telling you, it really does look like they're the same resolution here and here. Once we zoom in, do you see that too? Just from a resolution standpoint.
Yeah. See, I'm pulling the video up so I can get a better look.
Like, I ain't got the best resolution on my screen anyway, but yeah, I see what you mean. It is looking a little closer. I don't know, man. Like,
yeah. I just typed in floating island paranormal and clicked on Secure Team's Ghost City appears again, if you want to look yourself.
And I've looked at these for quite a while, like ever since they started popping up. The other problem I have with them is the fact that there's only been 2 of them.
So wait a minute. Look, this is the same picture. This is the same one. Why does this look completely different than this one, though? Did Secure Team put a filter on it, do you think?
Looks like the same buildings with a different color scheme. Filter could be a good possibility there.
So maybe he just put a filter on that. Now here's a different look. Whoa! Did you see what I saw? Okay, look at this whole picture of this. Is this a video or a picture? Oh, this is the video. And then look, right around here, we've got another video. Look, because a lot of people had their cameras out, a whole bunch of people. Maybe this was a real phenomenon. Maybe it's not CGI, and it just is either a mirage or it's either a staged hoax. One of those 2 options. Because look, they've got several different recordings.
Well, what do you think about? What do you think about just maybe a pareidolia moment, like just happen to be seeing seeing something that really resembles it in the clouds? Because I see unicorns and dogs all the time.
Well, yeah, but pareidolia would say that these are real clouds.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Perhaps it's just
consideration. Sorry, go ahead, Dark. Go ahead, Darkwolf. I mean,
I'm just reiterating. Perhaps you're fine. Perhaps it was just happened to be that cloud formation at that time made the. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, is that area that they're taking the pictures of? Like you said, there's a bunch of people there taking pictures. Is that like a tourist location? Maybe it's like a piece of footage that people have taken, and then they took and put the CGI into that footage to make it look more believable.
No, that's a good question.
That's possible, definitely.
Question I definitely didn't think about asking.
And I definitely just wanted to compare resolutions, because if it was CGI added, that's where our clues will be. We may see a little bit of mistake when they masked it to the movement of the camera, for one. Now, I will go as far as to defend this footage. If I were to use After Effects myself, I would want the stillest camera possible, at least for a good portion. Okay, like a portion of it, I'd want it to be still. What do we got in the comments, Darkwolf? Has anyone given us any opinions down there? Have you seen anything?
Oh yeah, they're very much on this one, Bubba.
I'm gonna read some.
So
okay, Bitter Truth. Bitter Truth is in here. I've been trying to get a hold of you all day, Bit, to get you in this stream, buddy.
Yeah, he said it looks like stuff Teeter talked about. Lovely Mel says, why have we seen the ones of the people looking down?
Yeah, Bitter said it. Maybe it's Project Bluebeam. I have never looked into Project Bluebeam. I'm writing that down. Bitter, if you're around, buddy, we're going to get you in here in a little bit. Type into the comments whether or not you can come in or not. If you can't, that's okay, bub. I just want to ask if you can. So, the Bitter Truth said Bluebeam. I have to look up Bluebeam. I'm putting it in my notes because I haven't read about it a lot. I know basically what it is, but I just haven't read about it a lot. Okay, I don't want to spend too much time on any topic, but if we're really figuring something out here, you know me, we'll stick here as long as we have to. Let's see what it is. Oh yeah, we've got even other pictures and other record. What's this? This was in Security's video. Let's hear what Tyler, the man himself, the richest ufologist in the world, has to say about this.
Perhaps being the largest that you'll find in the area. So whatever this is, these are not.
Did you like that UFO? I was like, the richest ufologist there is.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one.
All right, here we go. Let's hear what he says.
Not simply buildings being covered by fog. I have no idea. So let me know what you guys think. Have any of you seen something similar? Be sure to comment down below and stay tuned because I've got a lot more on the way. Some new UFO footage, strange things happening all over the world. You guys know the deal. Stick right here with Secure Team, and I'll see you guys back.
Every time I watch Secure Team, I dance because it's just the music's so good. Sorry. Okay. All right. Well, whatever Tyler does, I would hope we'll switch off topics. We've hit this a lot.
Welcome to Secure Team.
We might do a breakdown later, but what I want to do. I want to see where Tyler's topics have gone so far. If anybody is tuning in and you don't know about the phenomenon that UFO Underground, me, several other people who love UFOs, who have been studying them since they were young, just like we all have. All of us with channels are just obsessed with these things. Or we'd probably make channels about like penguins or something if we didn't love UFOs so much. But so Secure Team 10 had started out, and he was just it was more like he was about for show. A lot of his stuff was, they'd have this complicated story in with every one of his sightings. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, every UFO I've seen, which is only a couple, and my friends or people I talk to, and this topic comes up a lot when you meet me. I typically bring this up. So I've asked a lot of people about UFO sightings. There's typically not this big, complicated, dramatic story involved. Like, one of his stories was that the UFO was chasing a child. Everywhere a child went, the UFO went, and his parents were scared, and they thought he might get like UFO abducted. Like they're not just abducting people, they're abducting kids. And it kind of generates fear, some of his earlier videos. Now, what we've tried to do as a community is debunk a lot of his stuff and say, look, secure team, we know you're making this shit up. You're not fooling us. Why don't you try to do the better part? Why don't you bring it down to reality and say, look, everybody, we want to put out good stuff. So that's where we are now. That's where a lot of ufologists are. Some ufologists are at the point where they're tired of it so much, they're ready for Tyler to turn his video camera to the police and serve a sentence for UFO fakery. I want to hear what UFO Underground thinks about this. What do you think, buddy?
I mean, I don't fault the guy because, you know, he's trying to make money and all. He's trying to support his family, but I do fault him on the fact that he's like, you know, I put this footage out there and you decide. Like he even said it at the end of the video, you know, I don't know what this is, so you decide. You know, a lot of UFO channels will say that. I myself said that on videos many times, like, you decide what it is. What do you think it is? But I also put my input in on, like, you know, I think it could be this or that. And where I fault the bigger channels is they keep getting this footage in, like, constantly. People are pouring footage in. And I know out of some of this footage, you got to be getting credible footage, or at least, you know, footage that's worth discussing. And instead of doing that, they'll take stuff that's, you know, like maybe looks more like a UFO, even though they know it's maybe a plane that's turning or something, like a big bright light, and then they'll cut the video off before it actually finishes turning, and then you see the red blinking lights and all that stuff. And they'll put that up and be like, look at this amazing footage. It's kind of, you know...
That's the problem.
It is the problem. It's a major problem.
Yes. Let's just say secure. I've never thought about it from that perspective. I'm so glad I asked you that question, because I've never looked at Secure Team 10 and said he has to get thousands of videos. Let's just say in a month he has to hit 1,000 mark or more. Okay, so he definitely isn't looking through all this wealth of UFO information and doing what we do. When I get a submission, I look at every one of them. I break those videos down, every one.
Yeah.
I don't look at them and say, what'll look better to my viewers? I look at it and say, what's real, what's not. We need to bring the real stuff out, put the fake stuff in the garbage bin, hit the delete button. I don't even keep anything that look bad. Exactly. That's what a good channel wants to do. They want to show you the truth. They want to show you reality.
Yes, and it's his job.
And if you're looking at something fake,
you know?
Yeah, oh, for sure.
Yeah, go ahead and finish what you were saying. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, no, you're fine, buddy. That'll happen here just because we're on a phone call, so.
Basically what I was saying is, you know, he uses YouTube as his, you know, his job. This is his revenue yearly. So, I mean, you can't look at me and be like, well, how can I possibly go through this footage when, you know, I got 1 million subscribers. These people are sending me, you know, 50, 60 pieces of footage maybe a week. And then I look at you and say, well, it's your job. You know, YouTube pays you to do that. It's your responsibility to bring the most credible footage that you can bring. And, you know, we're not getting paid to do that, and that's what we're doing anyways. You know, I mean, the small YouTube channels, I mean, probably have never seen a check from YouTube yet. So this guy's bringing in, you know, 6 figures a year. It's his responsibility to his viewers and the rest of, you know, the ufology community to bring the best footage that he can bring from the sightings that are sent to him. The same with Third Phase, you know?
Yeah, when YouTube was doing its best, Tyler was making between $500,000 and $55,000 a month. Now, because there are channels that track this, that's a lot. Okay,
that is.
What is that money going? Do you think he's said to himself, in the months where he made $55,000? Let's say he had so many submissions. Why not? You know what he could have did? He could have paid somebody $1,000 to sit for an entire month, because that's like $250 a week. That's what some people go to work, and let's say you let them work 20 hours a week, sifting through your stuff for you. You could hire people with that kind of money, but he's one guy. He doesn't have a team. He's come out and told us he does it himself. And yeah, when you're one guy, and he probably spends an hour or two making, I swear he has to spend an hour or two making a video, because dude, if you look at my videos, I put a lot of shit in my videos. I know what it takes to make a damn video. I don't see any effects. I don't see any, even like Secure Team 10 logos that have After Effects where they morph around and do really cool stuff. He's just dropping stuff in. He's recording a 15-minute talk. He's dropping that in. He puts it. It might take the longest part of his day is layering in the different pictures and putting a couple filters on them to clean them up or to make them zoom in and out. And then he hits compile. You can do all that in under an hour if you're doing a 15-minute video without any type of extra stuff in it. So yeah, that's the problem. He wants us to believe I'm so busy I can't look at all my stuff. Well, dude, you definitely can. I can look at all this stuff. I'm telling you right now.
Especially if it was your sole job and you was banking like $500,000 a year on your YouTube channel, you would make an effort to put out the most credible footage you possibly could, you know?
Oh, I definitely have me a team hired tomorrow if I was making that kind of money on YouTube.
Oh, no doubt.
Oh, dude. I'd hire my family or my girlfriend or something, or some people I know, my buddies. I'd hire them in. I'd pay them what I could, and we would put out, it would make you put out better stuff. I'd sort through. He could have, if he is getting as many submissions as he's told people in the past, he could have an entire other channel just devoted to Secure Team 10 submissions that didn't make the main channel. I mean, whatever you call it, but you could just do another channel just for those UFO sightings. And why the hell not? I mean, look, I've got 3 channels and I'm just sitting here chilling, doing this as a job. Yeah, I do work 12 or 18 hours at a time, but it's something, it's a labor of love. It's not a labor of half an hour for $50,000 a month. I wanted to bring it up though, the page, because I want to see the progression of his videos, because now, oh God, I'm going to hit a lot of freaking controversy. I think now, I haven't looked at Tyler's stuff, but there's another page we'll look at in a little bit and we'll talk about. Okay. Is that the famous video? No. Oh, that's the one I debunked. I debunked this one back in February, right when he put it out. The same day I debunked this, and I didn't even debunk it. Everybody was like, why would he debunk a video that doesn't have UFOs in it? Because I linked Tyler to an entire web page that was trying to he was basically trying to advertise for them by showing one of their bullshit stories, because they lost so many subscribers. They needed a boost, and they thought Secure Team 10 will give us that boost. And that's why he put that story out. That doesn't sound like a UFO channel to me.
No, exactly.
In my opinion. So yeah, very questionable content down here. Let's scroll up and see what it turns into as he moves on throughout the year. See, this is what bothers me. So he shows a moon picture. See this moon picture? I don't know if you can see it. Okay, it's kind of small on my screen, but he's got a moon picture, triangular looking. And then look, this is the UFO, and he puts mystery space crash sites, proof of ancient alien war.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't want to dance, so I muted it. Oh, this one has UFOs in it. So yeah, he shows first the TR-3B, which is a triangular shaped craft. You know how you can always tell when a UFO video is fake? They shoot it through power lines. Power lines are like proof number 3. Every one of them that has power lines, you can go ahead and throw that fucker away. I'm sorry. I see so many fakes where they use power lines because they're trying to say, look, I can make this look really good and there's something in front of it, so you have to believe it. Because it's easy to go through power lines. You can't go through a tree. UFO Theater always tells you, you go through a tree. If a UFO goes behind a tree, you're going to be able to find hundreds of mistakes because it's hard to mask a tree. So many little points of light come through. You have to do that, every one of them yourself. Power lines are the easy thing to go in front of. That's why you see so many fake UFO videos that are around power lines. But yeah, so then he links that to that.
If anybody listened to my story last night, watched our show, which I'm sure they did, they heard me talk about the triangular-shaped craft that I seen with the circle in the bottom, and it was so much like the TR-3B, it's insane. So when I see a picture online or one of these videos and it looks like what I actually saw, that's when I know that is legit.
Yeah.
And I've seen a TR-3B looking craft myself. Me and my wife did. I told the story too. The little beam in the middle coming down. It was near a military. It was on a military base where I saw it. So it could have been a military craft. See, I'm not like Tyler when I start talking about a UFO. If I'm on a military base and I see it, it's not going to be a UFO in the beginning. It's going to be an unidentified military craft to me. But hey, We need to get off this subject because I get upset talking about this. I'm gonna make Uni cry, guys. Make
Oh, we
Uni
don't
cry.
want to make Uni cry. Gotta keep the energy up, Bubba.
Well, we're gonna do one of our favorite segments where we crash a live stream. We're gonna crash another. We're going to live stream inside of a live stream. We're hoping we don't break reality doing this, or at least YouTube. We've had some pretty crazy things happen, haven't we, Darkwolf? Yeah.
Oh, we've had some insane things happen. We've been really lucky so far, though. We haven't got banned or kicked out of anything yet.
What was that?
We've come close. Have you seen us do this before? Crash some other channels in our live stream.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Gotta love it.
And we've done channel fishing. Hey. Channel fishing's always fun.
Well, I'm going to give up all monetization rights in this video by hitting the sound button, but here we go.
Absolutely. You just need to pass your test out there.
Oh! Did I sound like her? Did I do that all right? I thought that's how she sounded, but okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to start.
You really did. Disturbingly well, actually.
Thank you. I've been trying. The doc wanted me to mimic somebody. Oh, Ancient Aliens, dude. So I've been practicing. Every time I see someone around me, I try to talk like them. It's really upsetting my family. They're getting very annoyed by it. My son especially.
I don't know what you mean, Holmes.
My girlfriend's used to it. Well, yeah, see, me and Doc were watching, we were talking about Ancient Aliens with Bitter, and he said that we should do our own Ancient Aliens called Ancient Mandela Effect. And he dressed up like that George Stephanopoulos guy, you know, he'd make his hair all poofed out because Doc has hair like that George Stephanopoulos dude or whatever he is. The dude that talks on Ancient Aliens. And I was going to be Eric Von Daniken. So he said, Doc said, hey, Uni, can you do Eric Von Daniken? And I was like, no, I can't. I suck at doing voices. So I've been practicing at the house. So every time my son speaks, hey, Dad, can I have this? I'm like, yeah, kid, you can have this. Or when Rachel says, Jason, will you turn that down? I'm like, sure, Rachel, I'll turn that down. You know, and it's really it's bugging everybody, dude. I'm going to be kicked out soon if I'm not careful.
Oh, wow. My voice is a little too bassful to do that. I try to go high and I just lose it all.
Yeah, she's over there yelling at me. I got to quiet down. Where's one of our favorite channels, dude?
Do we not have an ISS stream anywhere? Or a Fox News?
Oh, I love Fox News. I get daily copyright hits from YouTube.
You know, that last one we did, we figured we had copyright hits already, so we went ahead and played the Kevin Gates song. Would you know that's the only one we got a copyright hit on?
I know, yeah. They told me. Trust me, YouTube told me.
Is that, like, the infrastructure's crumbling, and the schools don't have enough teachers.
We didn't get a commercial this time.
The debt is out of control.
Wow, we always get only commercials.
Underfunded. So at this moment when everybody's...
There's this moment where everybody's... Yeah, Fox News pisses
rich
me
people
off.
Get together, maybe actors, and say, you know what? We're not going to put this burden on the taxpayer. We're going to subsidize it ourselves.
He's pissed.
Why do they do that?
That's like
he sounds a little bit like
Tom Cruise, you know, become the proof.
No, because who better to fund art than artists who've gotten rich from performing art? And that's I just don't get that. Like, why don't actors?
Okay, sorry.
Just a third of their.
I was going to stop it, but Rachel was talking to me. Okay. Why is Fox News so boring? Does anybody know?
Why is any news boring?
Who knows, dude? Okay, so let's look at we got UFO Underground with us, so we have to look at the ISS live feed.
Oh, absolutely. Hey, UFO, what do you think about this? So I mentioned the Kevin Gates song Satellites earlier, and there's a reason our Rockinati actually suggested that in the chat that night, because we'd been talking about a problem we've been having. I don't know if you've been watching all the shows. I'm pretty sure you have because you comment on them every time. But
yeah.
But the satellite problem, like, why do we not see even an inkling of a glimmer of a satellite when we're watching the ISS space station?
Well, the satellites they're so much farther away. Like, the ISS probably films, you know, multiple satellites, but you just can't see them because they're so far away. Another thing is there's a lot more space junk than there are satellites, and you don't see that either. So, I mean, nobody ever talks about that.
That's concerning too.
It is concerning. Now, this is a good topic. I'm glad we're bringing this up because there's a lot of space junk out there. We know that we talked about launching nukes up there. You know, they've done all kinds of crazy stuff up there, but why don't we see more space junk? Why doesn't the ISS hit sometimes?
Exactly. Why don't you ever see any, debris flying around, in the ISS cam or anything like that? Is it because they're farther out? I mean, they couldn't be in the same orbit as the satellites. They wouldn't want to risk getting,
right,
trillion-dollar satellites being blown to pieces,
Well, what's interesting about that is that NASA actually tells us that the ISS has to be remaneuvered around space junk and whatnot every now and then, yet we never see it.
Exactly.
You see what I'm seeing right here? They're saying that today is Alien Day.
Alien Day?
Hashtag Alien Day 2017.
And that's in the ISS? That's what it's named. Holy cow.
Yeah. Today's live feed is Alien Day 2017.
Are they trying to tell us something? What do you guys think?
Hey, we got to say hi to some people, Darkwolf.
All right.
Yeah, we got Reality Check in the chat. Marion Taylor is in the chat. And hey, guess what Marion said? She says she. I'm sorry, Marion, I haven't seen you in here before. I always call a person a he when she's a she on accident and a she when he's a she on accident. If I do that, I'm sorry. But yeah, Marion says you can't see the satellites because they're not there. The lovely Mel Chan says, and they say there is so much because that's what the random UFOs are. A lot of people, well, Mel Chan just went to bed, so good night, Mel. Sorry if we didn't get you. Dekine, Doofenshmirtz went to bed. But you know what's cool? As our Rockinats are going to bed, there's a bunch more Rockinats joining, so our number is staying right about where it usually is, which is good.
Oh, absolutely. We have them come and go all the time. And we're keeping a steady number in here pretty well.
Oh, we always do, yeah. So, yeah, Bit of Venom said a little bit ago. Bit of Venom said a little bit ago that they need a reliable UFO channel. Well, luckily, in the YouTube network, Unirock will show you UFOs. UFO Underground, that's all he brings you. He brings awesome UFO sightings. We know this. I've shown one live. We have one in one of my other videos. He's uploading them regularly. We've got Alien Addict. He debunks mostly, but he'll show you some good stuff even while he's debunking. So,
oh yeah,
there's
you
a lot
can
of good
always
UFO channels to check out.
Reliable UFO channels in the YouTube network. I also linked to UFO Underground and Lions Ground and a couple other ones, UFO channels on my channel too. So y'all go ahead and check them out.
Yeah, and also Bitter Truth, if he's in here, which I don't see him anymore. Bitter has UFOs. He only films the moon, but he gets a lot of UFOs while he's filming the moon, which makes me really mad at the mainstream astrologists, because there's a lot of mainstream astrologists who are filming the moon and they don't release a bunch of UFO pictures all the time. Bitter Truth films the moon and gets all these UFOs. So why aren't the mainstream UFO astronomers getting all these UFOs? Or maybe they are and they're just lying to us.
Yeah, they're not even showing satellite pass-bys and stuff on their footage, or ISS pass-bys or anything. They're just showing just raw moon footage.
Mm-hmm.
And look at the ISS feed. Do they really want us to believe, and I know we go into this all the time, do they really want us to believe that that it's that clear up there, that we don't see anything? We don't see anything else.
I don't see a star.
I just think it has to be something. Look at the sun. Doesn't the sun look crazy? I'm sorry, Hopper. Quit yelling at me. My cat is freaking out. Sorry. Yeah. Hopper. That little Hopper. The sun always looks so strange in these. God, man, I want to go up there and just check it out someday.
It doesn't even look
Maybe one
yellowish
day.
from distance either.
Yeah, with SpaceX doing what it's doing, we might just get lucky enough to go up there someday.
Oh, if they do space tourism, man, I'll be the first one on board the ship.
I would have before I had kids, but I'd probably have to at least give it 20 years to get safer before I went up in it. I'd be worried I'd get on the one flight that'll blow up like right as soon as it takes off or something.
You know, I'm with you on that one. What do you think, UFO?
Yeah, that'd probably be my luck as well. You know, put me on the beta test and blow me up in the atmosphere. Like, we'll send him up for free, but he might not make it back.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what SpaceX is going to do. They're going to invite all ufologists who start trouble like us onto a flight. Shoot us up there and just blow that sucker up. Get rid of everybody in one hit.
I wrote a book that's in editing right now, and it starts out, you know, the universe is set in is about 100 years in the future, and space tourism on the moon, and you know, the whole 9 yards. That's all set up into it. Yeah, that main characters actually end up staying in a cabin on the moon is where the entire story really takes place and rolls out from there. So, you know, I've taken that idea to a length, and it's really, really interesting. I'm working on getting it edited out
awesome.
and produced right now.
Yeah, when you get that done, let us know if you
Sounds
release it online or however. Yeah, I'd give it a read.
Absolutely.
Go ahead and
like I said, it's in editing right now. I've got a legit professional editor working on it as we speak. So we're getting there.
That's awesome.
Awesome. Yeah, so what we're going to do now is invite a live streamer from another live stream. Because right now we're streaming inside of a live stream, and we're going to invite one of their streamers into our chat. Now, please be nice. We never know if they're going to be mean when they come or get mad or be like, hey, this dude's crashing our channel. Let's go crash his and start trouble. Even if they do that, let's still be nice to them, because then they'll stay and hang out with us. We don't want to steal them. We're just going to borrow them and ask them who they are and stuff, and then we'll kick them right out and they can go right back. We won't kick them out, but okay. This is the Rockinati at Unirock. We want one of you. Uh-oh. Okay, good. Look, their moderator just said she'll be right back. We've only got a few seconds here. This is the Rockinati at Unirock. We want one of you to come say hi to our live stream. You can come right back here. Let us know at Unirock. Now, when you type Unirock into YouTube, my channel comes up first. There's like 1 billion Unirocks because it's like a Spanish music thing. I didn't even know that, honestly. I thought that I'd be like the one Unirock on YouTube when I made that. Honestly, I did. First time I searched it, I'm like, damn, like 2 million results.
I know, I accidentally typed it in wrong the other day, and it come up with all the different Spanish bands that you were talking about. I thought, wait a minute, where's he at? That don't make any sense. And I realized I made a mistake.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, look, everybody in the live chat, be ready. We might get a new friend. We might get a new friend, because last time we did this, listen to this, a moderator came from the channel we crashed, and they were like the coolest person ever, and they stayed and they hung out for like 2 hours. Then, in the end of it, I modded them, and they turned into one of our moderators. I don't even think they went back to their other channel. They left it permanently, and they mod for us now. So, yeah, we just got to keep this up. We'll have like
That's awesome.
over here.
We have a new person in the room. I'm not sure if this person comes in a lot or not, because, you know, there are a lot of people who do come in. They might be new. Shannon, SL311, welcome.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I see ya. Shannon. Hey. Thanks for stopping in. Have you been at the Rock before? I'd like to know that, Shannon, if you're listening. We have a few second delay, so we'll see what Shannon says. Keep an eye on that. Oh,
I'm definitely doing.
Shannon said thanks. All right. Awesome. Yeah, we're still around 18 viewers, which is actually really good numbers for us, because we've lost a lot of people since we started. We go so late that a lot of our viewers have to go to bed and stuff. I'm probably keeping UFO Underground from like going to bed tonight. You got to work tomorrow or something, dude?
No, I'm actually good right now. I'm good to go. I had to go take care of a little bit of business earlier, but I'm good now.
Sweet, man. Okay, so we're going to do another crazy segment, but after that, we want to find a live stream. So tell me what you guys think would be a good live stream while we do this little thing that we do. So if you have any ideas, anything happens, let me know, and we'll figure it out. Because right now, we're gonna, that one's pretty loud. Could you hear that okay, Darkwolf? Check out that chan.
Loud. That's the way that we need to get the other volume. Yeah, that was really good.
Okay. I need to set the other ones up around there. Okay, got it. Okay. At least I got something to work off of. It's a lot easier that way. I just messed up, dude. I didn't have a channel in mind when I did that. Where are we going to go? Who are we checking out today?
Let's check out Jacob Israel.
Okay, we'll do that. UFO, do you have a channel you really like that's not real popular that you'd like us to go check out?
Let's see.
Think about that while we check out. We're going to look at Jacob Israel while you come up with a channel for us.
I meant to mention that last time we did this segment, and I totally forgot about him, so I needed to throw that in there.
Dude, I love Jacob Israel, dude. He's the nicest guy you'll ever talk to. When I didn't know anything about the Mandela effect, my girlfriend, I've told you guys this a million times, she kept coming to me like, you have to look at this. And I'm like, it has the stupidest name. No. And she's like, you have to look at this. And I'm like, I don't like time stuff. No. And then she's like, come on, please look at this. And I finally gave in. I'm like, okay. And Jacob Israel was the first video that she showed me of the Mandela effect. And he explained it really well. Now, I will tell you, I didn't believe it then, but they eventually got me to succumb, and I believed in a couple of them after a while. So that's where we're sitting. Dude, Jacob is growing, dude. When I first started watching him, I don't know where he was, but he wasn't this high. And I know not that long ago, he was at the same number as the good doc, about 40,000. So yeah,
he's had one heck of a pass too. He's done a whole lot of really cool stuff.
Let's look at his stuff so I can see what a real big YouTuber does here. Massive event coming as peace and security is declared. World War III blackout, Gotham Shield, false flags. 30,000 views in 2 days, dude. He is hooking this up. Wow. Warning, the Antichrist actually revealed, and the Beast. Oh, I got to see this. The Beast system explained. Let's hear what Jacob has to say.
Hello, my friend.
Let me give a disclaimer, please. Jacob Israel, I am not trying to copy your stuff or, get views off of your recent video. I'm actually doing the opposite. You're a big YouTuber, so I should put a disclaimer here. We do this all the time. We go to channels that we really like. We drop in. We watch a little bit of it sometime, because I know probably a lot of these guys don't know who Jacob Israel is. Maybe some of them do. I don't know. I'm going to tell you right now, he's got good info, though. And hopefully we can give him some likes and some subscriptions and some new fans, because I don't want to do this to copy off Jacob to play his stuff on my channel or anything like that. We are just watching this together as a group to kind of review it and to see what you guys think. But let's listen to him for a second.
Jacob is here once again. Oh, can you tell?
Yep.
I'm very sick.
You got a cold, buddy.
Wasn't even going to do a video this week, but I knew that, you know what?
And still has so much energy.
This topic today is really important. There are a lot of people going around making some crazy claims online.
I'm going to stop him for a second. Jacob used to work for the WWE, I think, Vince McMahon, and he's had some really good high-profile jobs. He found his place, though. I feel, this is my opinion, but he found his place on YouTube because this dude, he talks to you in the nicest way. Now listen, he had like 40,000 subs, right? And I messaged him, and we were in a different house and everything this time. I don't know how long ago it was, but I messaged him. I was like, dude, me and my girlfriend love your stuff, dude. Like, So good. You're the nicest guy ever. Like, I don't watch Christian channels that much. He's one of the channels where he'll talk about the Bible and stuff like that in a very accepting way so that people can not be felt like they're being preached to, because he doesn't preach and he doesn't push anything religious on you. He's really giving you great information about certain conspiracies, certain things that he feels. So anyway, I've done a lot of disclaimers. Let's hear what he says really quick. We're gonna love bomb his channel. We're gonna leave comments. So if you have your computer in front of you and you want to go over to Jacob Israel for me, get ready so that we can all bomb him at the same time. We're going to tell him we're with the Rockinati. We're going to tell him we're in a live stream and that we're saying hi. But the most important part is when at the end you can say whatever you want, but at the end tell him to have a great day, because he's going to wake up tomorrow and see this. And every channel we've done this to has wrote me back and said, dude, I'm having a good day now because I read this. So I promise you, I'm not lying. That we looked at Raphael. Yeah, we looked at Raphael with the doctor. This guy Raphael, I forget his last name, but you can see it in one of our past live streams, two streams. Yeah, and I left it. He actually got on Discord and said, "Dude, that was so awesome, man! I had a great day the whole day because I had all those comments." So that's why we're doing this. Let me hit play, and then we're gonna. In fact, I'm gonna let Jacob talk while I bomb him, and I'm gonna write it in that we're from Unirock and telling him to have a good day. Warning, the Antichrist is actually revealed. I'm hitting play right now.
Live, and YouTube is all a buzz about the end of the world, Antichrist, and a bunch of other nonsense. And, I wanted to address it because this is something that's near and dear to my heart. I've been studying the scriptures for about 20 years, kind of my bread and butter. And that's what my website's all about. Go visit it if you don't believe me. So when people start making these bold claims about how they understand the scriptures and they know that the Antichrist is this person and that God revealed the Antichrist to me and I can't tell you because if I tell you, I'll die and my family will die and it'll be a terrible thing. When these hooks are cast out to lure you in, they use fear as a motivator. And let's be real, fear is a great motivator. That's why churches thrive.
Okay, so the clip I played you was a bad clip to play because he's preaching a little bit in this one. Not really preaching, he's talking, because that's what this video is about. It's about the Antichrist and it being revealed. But if you go and look at all of his other stuff, actually I copied that picture from his video. Not really. I searched it and I found a blog that had this and I used it from that blog. I didn't use it from his, but he has the same picture on his thing here. So yeah, that's sorry, Jake, dude. I love you though, so hopefully you're not mad at me. Anyway, great conspiracy theorist, dude. Great guy. I'd love to see a UFO video. Wouldn't you, Darkwolf? Would you like to see Jacob Israel do a UFO video?
Jacob Israel is one of those people that if he did a UFO video, I would have no choice but to believe it.
He really, dude, he's so genuine. He's an honorable guy. He's not going to lie to you. He's really going to tell you, like, if he gives you false information about something, it's just because when he reported it, that's the information he got, which I don't even think I've ever seen him do that. I've done that. I know almost every channel accidentally will tell you a fact that's not true, over something. But I've never seen Jacob do that, honestly. But I'm not trying to sit here and, puff him up. I just really, honestly, I really like. I've been subscribed to him for a long time. I really like his stuff. Me too. Okay, so you
on really I've got him on my Mandela Effect Resources part of my page, also along with a lot of other great ones. So. Definitely. UFO, did you have a channel you want to go to? Or?
Let's see. I got a guy that's on my list here. He's been kind of struggling a little bit lately with his views. He's trying to get to the 10,000 mark after they just.
All right.
They just kind of YouTube just kind of changed up their rules a little bit here. And let's see here. Channel's called the Out There Channel.
10,000. Oh yeah. I talked to him a lot. The 10,000 is the monetization mark. When you hit 10,000 is when you can submit for monetization. It's an important step in a YouTuber's career. I was surprised. I didn't even know there was a monetization mark. I didn't know that existed because I opened up my channel with a couple gaming vids, and over like 8 months it sat there. And one of them got a lot of views, so I didn't even know this existed. But yeah, he was on my sidebar. I had to move him down my sidebar because I added a lot of people, and wasn't trying to, you know, I wasn't hate. Wait a minute, I don't know if I can look at him. He got mad at me.
Uh-oh.
Is he on your? You said he's on your sidebar.
Yep.
Okay. No, okay. Look, he got mad at me because it was a rumor. He said that he heard, and I didn't do this. And this is a great thing. This happened for a reason. You brought him up for a reason, because I want to say on air to the Out There channel, because he's got me on Facebook and he blocked me. And I was so hurt because I didn't know why. I'm like, dude, I tried to get back. I couldn't get back to him a lot because I don't use my Facebook that much. But
yeah.
Anyway, long story short, I said he thought that I told somebody that that I cyber stalked him, or something like that. I couldn't understand the message he sent me that well, but because I think he was angry. But I didn't cyber stalk you, dude. I really like your stuff, and I'm sorry. He is on your sidebar?
Yeah. Yeah, he's in there somewhere.
This is your channel, right? The UFO channel.
See, I'm a little lag behind
UFO
on
Underground.
here.
That is
okay. Hang on a second. Yeah, I thought I had him in there. Guess I don't.
See, I'm telling you right now, for some reason, this happened to me too with him. I swear it did. I had him on my sidebar and he wasn't on it, and I didn't put him back in. So I thought I took him off of it, but I don't remember taking him off of it. Maybe he put a video out that was true, and YouTube's like trying to silence him or something.
I don't know. He should be on there. He should be in my featured channel.
I wonder if he got deleted, because I just searched for him. Even if he would like block me from something, I should still be able to see his channel. I've been blocked from 1 million channels, trust me, and I've always been able to go watch them afterwards. Dude, I bet
it pulls him right up. It pulls him right up here. I got him in my subscriptions.
Dude.
Yeah.
Oh, he is in your subscriptions.
Yep.
Well, shit. Can you drop the link? I don't know if. Wait. Oh no.
Yeah, I should be able
what's
to.
What's one of his videos? What? I can search for his video. I know that's how I can. The Out There channel. UFO. There we go. That ought to get him up there. Oh, there he is.
Alrighty.
There he is. Well, how the heck couldn't I find him? That's crazy. Oh, dude, he needs to add some playlists. He's looking empty. Yeah, UFO, the Out There channel. If you watch this, add some playlists. I'll show you how to do that in just a second, because I want to show people how to make their channel look good. That'll be a good thing to do next, because I need to do something to my channels.
If it wouldn't have been for you, I wouldn't know half the stuff I know about making channels.
Yeah, dude, I had to really work at it. I'm telling you. I swear, dude. I sat here for a month and just every waking moment played with my channel, changed my settings, did all that. Copy. All right, so here's the Out There channel. What we're going to do, he got mad at me, and I honestly didn't do what he thought I did. So hopefully by doing this, he will forgive me for not doing what he thought I did. And whoa, what's going on here? Oh, he was leaving messages to the people in his comments. I like when people do that. All right, now we're on the Out There channel. UFO sightings. Pilots see something. Let me drop the link if anybody wants to help us. He really needs the love bomb, guys. He's been down, I guess. He's been trying to hit a certain amount of views. He has good videos. He's got this video where he's got these really nice puppets. One's a tree, and he does this song, and I laughed my ass off. I swear, dude, my girlfriend thought I was going hysterical.
Yeah, he's got some good content.
The word is. Okay, this is the Rockinati stopping by during a live stream. I should start changing these up, because they're going to think I copy and paste this shit during a live stream to say hi. Don't be mad at me, bro. Mad at me, bro. Come be a Rockinat again and hang with us on our live streams. Now we're also going to help him out. We're going to help him hit his monetization goals, because I'm going to, now this works, I promise. What you can do, you can go to someone's channel and hit play, and you can back out and go to a different one and hit play, and it gives him a view there. You can go back out and go to this one, and now he's got a view here. So me alone, I just gave him like 6 views. How do I know this? Because I tested this on my channel with my analytics, because I can show you. I'll just show you guys my analytics. Why not?
Why not? So at least everybody's learning something.
I probably have
those
no
who don't
views
know
right now.
how to do this, they're learning it, and those who maybe know part of it, they're going to maybe learn something new.
I want to kind of like, I didn't know this about YouTube when I watched YouTube, so I would have loved the channel to show me this when I watched it. So yeah, so here's what YouTubers can do. They can, let me wait, I need to put something right there. Yeah, I need to see this so I know where you can see and what you can't. What YouTubers can do is they can go in and look at their channel and see what their views are for an hour, what their views are for the last 2 days, and then they can scroll down at each individual video and actually see their views, which is so cool. Yeah. Oh, for sure. We got good views on this. Look, our conspiracy stream, we've got 45 estimated views. It's probably a little more than that because we've got 18 people in here right now, and it's only showing less than that in our last 60 minutes. Oh, cool.
Nice.
All right. Now, I didn't want to bore you guys. I just wanted to show you that one little part of, and we left a good comment for the Out There channel. We did some really good stuff. We bombed. We checked out. This is what we did right here. We just got done. And, you know, we got to do that sometimes. Just channel. They are putting in the hard work. And even if you are struggling with views and likes, listen to me. I did this for like a long time. And I swear to you, no joke, I was getting like 1 or 2 views every hour if I was lucky. I did it for a long time, okay? And it's when you just keep putting in the work and you really just give it your all, and you're as honest as you can be, and you're as nice as you can be, and you be yourself. And then like, if yourself is like a nice, good person, which I know that everyone who comes here is, because that's why you come here, because we want that here. We want nice, good people around. And if you just do that, man, people will hear that and they'll feel that, and they'll want to be here. They'll want to chill with you. And so if you're trying to make a YouTube channel, or if you have one, or if you're trying to make one, just be yourself. That's all you like. Look, seriously, you know, when I told my family I was going to make a YouTube channel and I was going to put little unicorn cats everywhere, they were like, no one is going to watch this channel. And I've got like 700 and some subs. So I'm so grateful. Like, you guys are just the best. I'm so happy that we get to do this together. It makes my day, man. Makes my every day.
You know, that is so true what you said about being genuine, because that is something like I've always made it a point to be, no matter if I'm at work, if I'm sitting here on the live stream, or if I'm talking to somebody in public, I'm always the same person. And I think that really shines through when you're making videos. Especially if you're doing like sitting in front of the camera videos, especially. If you're genuine, I really feel the audience feels that and knows that.
For sure, dude. Because it shines through. The way you talk to people, you know, the way you treat others, it comes through in your comments and in your videos. Okay. And when you go on other people's channels, like you guys, you know, you guys are all freaking just like cool ass, chill people, man. Like, we'd be sitting around playing some video games, just probably watching YouTube and chilling right now if we weren't in a different part of the world, all of us. So,
no doubt.
So right now we are still, just for the fun of it, we're just going to still look at these channels, and we're going to, I wonder why it lags sometimes.
I don't know. I was wondering about that.
It won't lag now. Okay, sorry. I do that too much.
Check out that. We're making a rap out of the animation.
What the hell's this? Okay, this is a channel called Axion. Big shout outs to all the producers. Oh, this must be music. Let's hear it. Whoa. Look, if you've got headphones on, this dude is making the sound like surround your brain as it plays. So crazy. Here, let's listen for 2 seconds. Well, I mean, I liked it, but it's repeating the same thing a little too much. Oh, someone's talking to us. Someone in the Rockinati chat room saying hello. It looks like it's Disintegral. So let's get him in the live stream.
Came in. Oh, okay. He's over. I got you. He's over another one. We do have I Surrendered UK come over. I don't know if they were from another stream. They never said, but they came over and he's been hanging out with us, I think, still. They ain't typed anything a couple moments. Glad to have you here. Glad you joined us tonight.
Definitely. Hey, what was his name, Darkwolf?
I Surrendered UK. Yes.
Yeah, buddy. Whoops. Yeah, buddy. I Surrender UK. If you're still here, tell us something about you. If we don't know you, we're all like friends. We're all friends right here. We like to chill with each other and we just hang out. So, you can be a Rockinati, man. All you got to do is talk to us, and we'll make you a Rockinati. You can come hang out sometimes when you have time. We usually do like really crazy conspiracy videos where we talk about conspiracies really hardcore for a while, but we did that and now we're just chilling afterwards. So, hey, Dead GPK's in here. Dude, I promised Dead GPK I would look at his channel during Check Out That Chan and I forgot 2 shows in a row, but guess what? I just remembered. We're going to check out Dead GPK. Because he's one of the Rockinats, man. You can't do that to Rockinats. He comes
in every night. That dude is here every time we have a stream.
Yeah, dude, look, he's putting in... Oh, he does Mandela effect.
Oh.
Okay, no, so do me a favor. Start.
Yes.
Yeah, ask him if we can play one of his videos just because he's here, and I don't want to play it unless he tells me I can, but I can do it. Let me grab my key stuff. Okay. Hey, Dead.
Videos.
GPK. We want to play one of your videos. Is that coolio, brolio? We still have viewers.
And he really typed that too. Like, dude. For those who are listening later, yeah. he really typed that into the chat, everybody.
Dude, I'm the craziest dude you will ever meet, I swear.
It's fun. It's really fun to get and hang out.
It really is, dude. I'm going to go ahead and let's pick one. Let's see. I like this residue thing. He says Mandela effect residue, Cheez-Its. It looks like it has animation or something. Wait a minute. You know, I don't usually pay much attention to examples of Mandela effects, Darkwolf, but
right.
I remember Cheez-It being Cheez-Its.
Yeah, me too.
And I don't ever do this. UFO,
is that
bro,
the
I'm sorry.
He's sharing right there?
Yeah. And UFO Underground, I'm sorry. I told myself I wouldn't do a lot of Mandela effect stuff because you're a UFO guy, but I'm not saying this is a Mandela effect. I'm just saying this is weird. I just think it's weird to see this without the S or the Z on the end. Isn't that crazy?
Well, the fact that
those are one of those little things you'd see, man.
The fact that we've gone on Logopedia, and you know that's my resource. That's one verifiable thing. If you can go back and see the logo or whatever, logo that you remember never existed, then we can. That's one of the verifiable ways I use to verify some of these. Now I remember the Cheez-Its too, and for that not to have ever existed, yeah. Yeah.
Hold on, we got to do something. I forgot. We are in the Cheez It video. We're going to comment bomb this if you guys have a second. I promise this will be quick. We're just going to tell Dead GPK that he is a Rockinati, so he's getting that live stream love beam on the rock. All right, that was it. But we did it. We got to Dead GPK. I'm sorry that I forgot, dude. I just get really spacey some nights. But see, I slept last night, so you can tell I'm actually, my brain's not completely dead today. So, oh, dude, look, he's got me down there. There's my little uni cat chilling with the UFO hovering over us. Hey, it says we're live right now.
No, we are. Oh, darn.
Oh, dude. Now, these things are meant to be, guys. Because, like, every time we bring up something, it leads into something else I've been meaning to do. A drunken Ewok is this really cool, chill girl who comes into the Discord chat and talks to us. And I asked her if she had a YouTube channel, and she told me, yeah. So I came and watched her video, and then I subscribed. And I wrote her back on Discord, and I said, Drunken Ewok, she talks. You know how when you watch some YouTubers, you're like, they talk very well. Like, just that they talk good. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
She's got that voice. Just, you know what I'm saying? She's got that good speaking voice.
The good
makes
presentation.
You like, I want to listen to more that she's got to say.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
You can see. Yeah, I watched it up to about 9 minutes, but I got pulled away. So let's hear what she says at the 9-minute mark.
Probably the last 2 years, another one of the many excitable things that I've done. I can't even believe it. All of that I've talked about already. I haven't even once mentioned my, crystal collection that could probably be considered borderline insane.
I call myself insane all the time, guys.
Oh yeah.
She's like us. She's just like us. She needs to become a Rockinati and get over to one of these streams that we do.
Absolutely.
So we gotta leave some love. Now, I don't think you're going to type in a drunken Ewok into YouTube and bring up any channel but hers. So see if you can find it.
I'm writing it down for now because, again, I'm on the phone. I can't keep up. You are quicker
You'd be surprised.
You're probably right. That's a good challenge. How many drunken Ewoks are there?
Ewok. I've got it written down.
We love your video and want to see more, so get on it, doggone it. Unirock. Okay. I say the dumbest stuff when I love bomb people, but I try. So let's type in a drunken Ewok and just see what comes up. Holy shit, dude, they got drunken Ewoks everywhere on YouTube.
Oh, wow. And it looks like it's all the same show. I hope that isn't a kid's show.
Oh, I do. I don't want to see what that guy's doing.
Oh, no.
It don't look good. He's breaking the terms of
How
service.
How did that get on YouTube? Yeah, exactly.
He just hasn't been reported yet. I'm not reporting anyone during a live stream. I've been really trying, baby.
That's the Today Show.
Did I really just see Wicket hump the hell out of someone dressed as Han Solo?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
And a female Darth Vader. I like seeing chicks dressed as Darth Vader. It turns me on, but I don't like watching Wicket hump Han Solo, Darkwolf, and UFO. I don't like this.
God, I hope I don't have weird dreams tonight.
This video got 2,000 views. Yeah.
Well, now you know the secret.
Thumbs up. Nobody. Holy shit, dude. Darkwolf.
Yeah.
UFO he just struck gold. We just struck gold, dude. All we got to do we don't have to make fake UFOs. We don't have to make a bunch of Mandela effect stuff. All we got to do is dress up like Ewoks and we go around like
humping stuff,
doing very, very loose sexual things towards. We don't want to get arrested. We'll just do it to inanimate objects.
like light poles and
Where is
fences.
my show gone tonight?
Well,
My show's gone somewhere bad. Yeah, bro. I can't help it, dude. I'm sorry. Cover your eyes if you don't like it. I gotta watch it again. Oh, help me.
Here we go.
I'll get this feeling. It's so wrong. Oh, it's even worse the second time. Oh.
Wow.
It's like
is that on the news?
It's Today Show.
Today Show.
It's one of those things.
Oh my God!
Standards.
You can't take your eyes off of it.
All right. I'm pulling myself back together.
LMAO, the music.
Yes. Okay, dude. Seriously, Chuck. We've got a drunken Ewok video with Chuck Norris involved. So, and it's got like 30,000 views. Brace yourself. I can't guarantee what we're gonna see. So let's take a look.
That's not a fair fight.
Oh hell no. Well, it doesn't want to load it. Oh, here we go.
The best web videos.
He's half stripper, half Chuck Norris.
Stop. Okay. I'm liking this video so far. She's kind of cute.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Let's keep going. I just look. I was expecting Wicket doing really crazy stuff, so it's gone good.
Oh, it's this refreshing difference.
Point. Okay, here we go.
And half real person. Yes. There's one home man.
Oh, okay. I don't want to go I don't want to go from PG-13 to R, but is she? I think she's just making fun of this guy. That's not cool. But I do want to say this, and I'm not being prejudiced towards little people, but he looks like the guy from Game of Thrones if he would shave. Do you watch Game of Thrones?
I've seen it, yeah.
He does. He looks like Tyrion. It's just a facial expression, I think. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. I thought they would keep it like... They got a lot of views, though, for doing... Oh, that was 7 years ago, so that could be why. We need some... Yeah, man. Let's try some fresh ones. Let's look at the last year and see what kind of drunken Ewok we got. Every name Ewok in the Star Wars... What's that mean? Wanted to learn the names of every Ewok. Do you think that'll be worth watching, or... I don't know. Oh! Even Ewoks can be friendly. Stormtrooper... It only has 17 views, so we'll help him out. Any video that has a Stormtrooper do a thumbs up like that gets a comment from me. So, hey, first comment. If one of you guys...
Uh-oh.
I think he might have fallen out for a minute.
Yeah. Well, I think he dropped.
He should be back momentarily. Ladies and gentlemen, we really appreciate y'all who have come by tonight so far. We love hanging out with everybody. We've got some amazing Rockinats. We got some amazing hosts and some amazing guests. Everybody who's just checking in with us, this is the Rockinati Show. Unirock, Darkwolf, and we've got UFO Underground hanging out with us tonight. Just trying to learn some stuff, have some fun, chill, see what we can find on the web, and throw it all together to give y'all a good time. You having a good time so far, UFO?
Yeah, it's been a fun show. I mean, it's kind of went to a weird place, but, you know, sometimes that happens.
Isn't that the truth?
Sometimes you get the weird part.
Oh yeah, yeah. We give a little bit of everything. We give knowledge. We give weird. We give funny. We give music. We give it all. How long you been on YouTube, UFO?
Less than a year, actually. Let me see. I think I started in. Let me go to my channel here real quick.
All right. Well,
let's see here.
What really got you?
July. I joined last July.
Oh, last July. So you're actually a little older than I am. I've only been up maybe 2 months.
Yep.
I'm really.
You're doing great. You're doing great.
I appreciate that, buddy. I appreciate that. What made you decide to make a YouTube channel about what your topic is about UFOs?
Well, the first time I ever believed in a sighting that I seen, I had seen the same type of sighting one other time before that. No, let me correct myself. 2 times before that. And on the third time, it was just too, like, it happened during the day. It was too real. Like the other times, it felt like, well, it just could be some weird light in the sky, whatever, And on the third time, I was coming home from like doing some shopping or something. I got out of my car and I looked up and I seen these blue lights in the sky, and I was like, wow! Like it just caught my attention because it was just real obvious. So I run in my house. I'm like, I got to get something to record this with. By the time I get out, it was gone. And I was like, well,
So let me ask you, if I may. You said you seen blue lights. Was there a formation or?
Yes. Yeah, they were in formation. There were 4 lights, and then one of the lights disappeared, and they were in they started out in like a line formation, then they moved to a triangular formation, and then they just was gone. Like they just completely just disappeared. That was why I seen them later that night. When I seen the blue lights, they were moving in small formations like that, and I ran in the house to get my camera, and I came out, and they was like had disappeared. And I decided to wait till later that night. I'm like, well, I'm going to catch these things because I've seen them before and didn't believe it.
Right.
So I decided to wait, and I waited like I don't know, a couple hours.
Can you guys hear me at all? Am I back in?
Yeah, there you go.
There, brother. Welcome back.
Oh man, what happened? I feel like I just went through a dimensional gateway.
With awesomeness.
Dude, it was all these Ewoks. Are we still live? I don't think our viewers can see anything. What about Darkwolf? Can you test it real fast?
No.
Testing the stream. Yeah, we're live, bro. We're good to go.
Viewers, can you get us okay? Let me know if anyone's
still
here
with
with
comments.
Yeah, she said, lovely Mel Chan said, you can be one of us now. Okay.
Yeah, there we go. They can hear us.
So,
all right, I lost my background, but that's okay.
So while you're getting set up there, real quick, Uni, UFO. So you said you've seen these lights, and you ran back out later that evening to attempt to film them.
Oh yeah, I was out like a couple hours just sitting out there, like practically bored to death, just waiting and waiting and waiting. I just all but given up hope, and all of a sudden, like the lights just like somebody turned a light switch on right in front of me, like boom, like 3 more lights just popped up. I actually got the footage of it. And that's the footage I was talking about earlier that the security team actually posted. It was the very first UFO footage that I ever posted on my channel. I didn't have no narration. It was all like type and text and back in the text-to-speech voice. And, people didn't really like it all that much, honestly. But, yeah, there was like, if you do that again, we're not coming back. I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'll have to figure out something. But, back onto it. I've seen the 3 lights, and they kept moving in formation, like a triangular formation. Then they would move like into a line formation. It was real weird. And I decided, hey, I'm just going to go ahead and make a channel and post it up, see what people think.
Right.
Yeah, I'm glad you did, bro. And dude, Out There channel already responded. Go ahead, Darkwolf. I'm going to respond back to him while you finish up there.
All right. Yeah, and I was just going to ask you after that, was it, how did you continue to make content? Were you still catching the same lights in the sky, or where did you draw more content from after that?
Well, that actually got me like really paying attention, and I noticed a bunch of different, weird things happening after that. I did see 2 of them lights again. I think it was like maybe a month later, or it might have been 2 months later, there were 2 of those lights that were just kind of floating by each other in the sky. And in that same video, right as I seen the lights appear, like I caught this weird green flash of light that just blinked up in the sky and just disappeared.
Right.
And I actually, because there's a highway out in front of where I was recording, I thought it was like a headlight or something like that, you know, like a lens glare, you know, something. But I was watching the other cars go by, and it never happened. It only happened one time, like right when I seen these 2 pop up. Like as soon as they popped up, I grabbed the camera. I was like, oh my God, here, they're back again, and started recording. So I didn't actually get them popping up on camera.
But you verified it couldn't be repeated by cars passing anyway.
Yeah, you could see multiple cars passing, and the little green flash that shot up in the sky never came back again.
Got you. And you said your first video is still available on your channel, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Excellent. So for everybody who wants to see what he's talking about, run on over to his channel. Definitely give him a like, give him subscribe if you like what he's doing, and check out that video. Unirock, are we back in rolling, Barbara?
Yeah. Oh, dude. I had a alien abducted me, and I just got back. I was gone for like 3 years, but
wow, it was only a couple minutes for us.
Really? Oh.
Yeah.
I could have been hallucinating again, so.
Never know.
Dreaming. I'm always dreaming.
Yeah, you work.
So yeah, man.
Get some rest every now and again.
Dude, I got to show one of your videos because I absolutely love this video. I've played it on my channel before. I showed Darkwolf once. Oh shit, I don't know which one it is. Let's see if this is. If you don't mind, I'm gonna show this one.
Go ahead
for a second. Yeah, this is so fucking awesome.
Oh yes.
Remember this shit, dude?
I do.
Okay, it's right here. Yeah. Because it's like shit. What? It's like infrared or something, or is it like a light spectrum, or what are you using to see it?
I'm not really sure. That this is back when I was still picking through Creative Commons. I found that footage on another channel actually, and got permission to use their footage.
Dude, I love this one, dude.
Oh, you and I were talking off air, Underground. You said something about which channels or what kind of channels you actually go to and ask permission to do this, and why you do that.
Yeah, I don't like to use a lot of the mainstream channels. Like you'll never see me try to regurgitate a Secure Team or Third Phase, or even like one that I feels legit. Like I leave their channels alone. I try to stick with the smaller, like some channels aren't even actual like channels, they're just people that post up their profile. They have like 1 or 2 subscribers. They're not like actual content creators. Right. And they'll have this like these awesome sightings that they'll be on like family vacations, and they're like, wow, like I seen this crazy thing in the sky, and I'll talk to them and I'll get their permission to post the footage and stuff. And I've
done that too. Yeah, those are
it works great.
They're the real ones. Those are the ones who like make it. They're like, I got to get this out, so I'm going to put it on YouTube. And they don't ever make another video because they're not content creators, like you said. They're just regular people that want to get this sighting out. And those are
exactly.
Awesome. Oh, dude,
the Out There channel actually joined us in chat.
Good. I just went to his. I just commented and told him to come in. What's up, buddy?
Glad to have you here, bud.
Yeah. He's a Rockinati. He's a member of the Rockinati, just like everybody else in the stream right now. And yeah, I don't get to talk to him much because, dude, I'm always making videos. Literally, I'm always doing so many videos. I'm either live streaming or I'm doing production. Honestly, the best time, if you want to talk to me, the best time to catch me is to come into my live stream and just to type a message into the chat. If you really want to talk to me, that's the best way to get me. Because seriously, I'm just always doing stuff now. Like,
I know that feeling.
Mind-boggling. Just mind-boggling. So yeah, Out There channel, dude, let us know what you've been up to. We went to your channel today. We dropped some comment bombs on you. That's what we do during our live streams. We try to have fun. We try to drop our little comment bombs. I'm sorry if this is loud, guys. I haven't set the volume yet. I'm going to try to in just a second.
It sounded clear over here.
Oh, that's not bad. Okay, it didn't come up too loud. Okay. This is actually one of our Unirock music collaborators. is who I'm playing for, you guys. I'm going to turn this down. This is just going to be background music, but one of my best friends, I've been friends with him for 20 years or more. I've known him forever. He makes this music. His name's Mark, and I've been trying to tell him to get something like a YouTube channel or something so I can send people to talk to him. Because, dude, if there's anybody who can make music with a synthesizer, this sounds good. This dude is the most badass drummer you've ever freaking seen, dude. He is insane on the drum set. We haven't done a lot of music stuff. You know what I mean? We don't look at a lot of music stuff.
Right, we really don't. But we do offer it every now and then, so it's a good thing you brought that up.
Actually, I will show you this dude. This dude that wrote... Can you hear this music okay?
I can't hear anything.
No, it's really quiet, yeah.
Can't hear it?
Can
you hear that?
There we go. Now.
Did it come up?
Starting to get there.
Okay. I didn't want it to be loud. I just wanted it to be like background music.
Gotcha. Oh, yeah, it's perfect for background. Yeah, this is the drummer you played some stuff for me the other day, right?
Oh, yeah. No. That's my dude, Jerry. He's a badass drummer, too. But actually, that's who channels I'm going to. I'm going to Jerry's channel. He's one of my best friends. We play drums. We play music every weekend, me and Jerry and Justin, but let me find it. I don't know why it's not staying up. So, yeah, Jerry, he should be right in here on my subscriptions. There he is.
That is really messing with me. Keep saying Jerry.
Was it too loud? I was trying to keep it low.
No, you keep
okay.
Jerry.
Oh, your name's Jerry. Yeah. Your name's Jerry. Okay, so here's a live performance, and my friend who had just made this music I played for you is playing drums on this. Listen to this shit, dude. It's crazy. I don't know how good this recording will be. I'll find a good one. This is in our hometown. This is my old band, actually.
Oh, wow.
These guys. Here he is. Here he goes. He tears that shit up, bro.
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah. He is on it.
He's getting it. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I played with these guys for like 3 years. We played massive shows, dude. Like, we rocked.
That's awesome.
We rocked the fucking state. Oh, man. I miss it, dude. We're still playing. We're getting our shit back up, but, dude, I'm telling you, good stuff, good stuff. I don't think I have any really good recordings of us on, or I'd jam some of it, because we're at the end of the show, not the very end. We're at the part of the show where we just chill and play stuff. We just play cool stuff, so if you're wondering why a conspiracy show is showing some crazy stuff like this, it's because when we round down, we like to chill for a minute. So, yep, that's where we're at, guys. You guys want to see anything specific? You got anything cool on the internet we could look at? Let us know. What do you guys think? You two have anything good we should look at?
Let's see here.
Anything. We go from video games to music. We go to like cameras. We showed the Aurora Borealis live cam. That thing is badass.
Yeah,
dude.
that,
You catch it
that
right.
was a good one.
Oh, I love it. Let me see if I got any of my music on here so I can show off to my Rockinats. I don't think I do. I don't think I do, guys. I like showing off to my Rockinats in the Rockinati.
Well,
yeah, this is a good
interesting conversation in the chat that I really want to bring up real quick. They're talking about the bunch of channels that got shut down on YouTube today. The other channels talking about said they were just randomly shut down. There were no strikes. There were no warnings. Shut them out. Apparently, it was one of them called AOSF Pepper.
Oh, hey, Out There channel. You just mentioned Darren's show. Who's Darren? He mentioned UFO Proof. Let's look at them real quick. Because, yeah, dude, there's some crazy stuff going on, dude. And I don't know about those channels that got shut down. I'm hoping.
Uh-oh. Okay, that is him. See, I dropped out just a second ago. He might come back really quick this time. They might be resetting server to server. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a little bit of a lag on the channel here, so I can't really tell. So when I hear him cut out in the chat there, I kind of figure he dropped out.
Right. Well, yeah, he dropped straight out, but I don't know. Anyway, damn, I think how long ago did you start, like, you said you'd seen these lights before they appeared in the sky that one time when you missed them with the camera. How long had you been studying UFOs or paranormal up to that point?
I hadn't. I was actually a huge skeptic. Like, when I'd seen these before, like, my nieces were out there with me, and they looked. I was like, look, 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 look. I looked at them. I'm like, look at what? They're like, look at these crazy lights. I looked at them. I'm like, okay, you found some lights in the sky. They're like, those are UFOs. I'm like, you guys have lost your mind. And I actually remember this conversation I had with them. They was like 11 years old. I'm like, you guys are crazy. And I just kind of walked off. And then years later, I seen them again. And I was, like I said, I got out of my car and I looked up. I'm like, wait a second. Those look familiar, you know? And that's basically when I started getting interested, you know?
Now keep going, guys. I'm going to figure this out and then we'll round out because we're having some connection issues. It's YouTube, though. It's not us. So.
All right.
Oh, wait, I think I got a different webcam I can use.
There you are.
You see me?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I'm using a different webcam. I have a bunch, but they're all hooked up. But the one I'm using is giving me issues. You can see my green screen. Yeah. If you want to continue out what you were saying, bro, you're more than welcome to. So.
Oh, I was just basically letting him know, answer his question about, you know, when I got involved and interested in ufology. And I'm still new to it, you know, within this year, actually. But I've seen a lot of different crazy things just around my area that have caught my attention. A lot of crazy lights out in places where there are none. You know, we got this big hill going over towards Trenton, outside of Middletown in Ohio. And
that's not far from me, man.
Yeah, give me 1 second. Sorry.
You're good, bro. Yeah, I actually live a little south of Columbus. Hopefully he comes back soon because I want to find out where he's at. We might just be down the road from each other. That's what it's really looking like to me, that we're actually closer than we think. So yeah, we're having connection.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
You're fine. Hey, if you don't care, you don't have to, I don't want any specifics. I don't like saying that kind of stuff on the air. I'm about an hour south of Columbus, maybe like 40 minutes south of Columbus, Ohio. Are you anywhere? Are you in that general area? Or are you a different part of Ohio?
I'm right in between Cincinnati and Dayton, like right smack in the middle.
So yeah, you're about an hour from me then. We're about an hour from each other. We'll have to go on a UFO hunt sometime. I don't know.
Yeah, sounds good. Rusty in the comments over here all the time. He joins the feeds. He's actually close to. He was talking about wanting to get together and have like a meet and greet and stuff like that as well.
We should, dude, because Rusty's 20 minutes from me, dude. Rusty probably chills in my hometown all the time because my town's like the bigger town in the area from where Rusty is. So a lot of people from Rusty's town chill where I'm at. Dude, that'd be freaking great, man. We gotta, I gotta get Rusty out to the hangouts, to the Rockinati hangouts. We gotta get him in there.
Actually,
definitely.
I posted a video today. Actually, not to plug the video or nothing, but
go ahead.
I posted the video and my narration leading into my second video clip. I said the wrong date in it, and he caught me so quick as soon as I posted the video. And he was like, "Hey, he's like, you know, I just want to let you know that like." Your UFO sighting hasn't happened yet." And he started laughing about it. I'm like, that's actually really awesome, man. Like, I appreciate this stuff. I'm like, that's the kind of stuff I want to see. Like, come on to the video. If you see something that's an anomaly or something you can't explain, you know, let's discuss. If you see something that's obvious, like this is like this is a drone or something like that. Like, that's the kind of stuff I appreciate. Like, I put the stuff up for that reason, you know?
Oh, yeah, dude.
So I was really happy that he put the comment in there like, hey, you know, your UFO video is about 4 months in the future. I'm like, yeah, I appreciate that, you know?
Rusty, dude, he sends me pictures like of Mars and stuff, and he sends me like videos. He sends me all kinds of stuff, dude. He's really active, and he keeps tabs on everybody. He's a good dude, man. He's
Rusty's great.
Definite Rockinati. Mel, the lovely Mel Chan says lots happen in Atlanta where she's at, but people don't care enough to take pictures. They act like it's normal, and I'm telling you right now, I get creeped out when I walk outside in Ohio, especially after what happened to me yesterday. But I see stuff in the sky in Ohio all the time, and I've heard it's all over the world. You know.
Well, there's a lot of skeptics that, like I was before, like they'll turn their nose up at it, like, oh, that can't be, you know, something. Like, come on. So, I mean, those people got to change their mind.
You know, speaking of skeptics, dude, the guy that come out with the swamp gas thing and always pushed it was swamp gas, the swamp gas. When he quit the government, he completely turned tail on that and became an avid ufologist supporter.
That's awesome.
Really? That is cool, man. Yeah, the Out There channel, he's still in here with us, which I'm very happy about. And he said, what'd he say? The Pepper, April 27th, deleted my channel. Good standing community guidelines, no copyright strikes, 16 months to get 1,500 subs down the drain. Wait a second. So yeah, we were just talking about this Out There channel. I didn't put in my mind to actually look at his subs because I know he had like 1,500 subs. So his main channel, I'm hoping, didn't get deleted, or the channel he had.
That's what he's saying, that they took it down.
For what?
Nothing. That's the point.
That's insane, bro. I put so much work into this, dude. I would flip.
He had made some slightly controversial videos against, I can't remember who he said earlier in the chat, you can look back, but it was nothing like major going at it according to this person. I haven't watched him, so I can't say for sure.
Let me look at his comments, because this is something we all the YouTubers really need to focus on this stuff. Okay, here we are. So the Out There channel says, hey guys, just nodding off when the PC booped. That one turns blah, blah, blah. Okay. They shut some people down. Then he says, wow, that's not cool. He says, I don't. Oh, no, UFO Underground said, no, that's not cool. UFO, or the Out There channel says, this guy was one of them, Joseph Pepper. Not sure what his channel was, but saw a tweet about it today. Don't know. He's a bit outspoken, free speech and all. He did not call out UFO Proof.
He did call out.
He did call out UFO Proof and Secure Team 10 a bit. Wait a minute, dude. We're seeing like a big parallel thing here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
We're seeing a lot of
Kyle actually pulled down, I think he said 60 of his videos. He had to take down all of his debunked videos. He was about to get his channel shut down.
Kyle? You're shitting me. Wait a minute.
Nope.
How can they give him shit for debunking Secure Team, though?
Fake news. They're running the fake news meme. They're getting rid of people as they want with a fake news meme. I guarantee.
Then why don't they get rid of Secure Team 10 himself? I'm not okay. Disclaimer, YouTube. All I'm saying is Secure Team 10 has, if I get any type of ding for this stream, I'm just saying Secure Team 10 has put out a lot of questionable stuff. There is evidence all over the place. The question I'm posing is just for discussion. I'm not making statements, and I'm not calling anybody anything by saying this. Okay, is that a good disclaimer, Darkwolf?
That is a great disclaimer, brother. What do you got?
I don't want to get us in trouble. Okay, why wouldn't
that is a wonderful disclaimer.
They target Secure Team when all we're doing is showing the truth behind what he's showing?
So I believe there are certain channels that have been, quote, verified by YouTube, probably the ones that have the super base of subscribers, and they're probably some of the ones in the background helping call the shots. I'm only assuming this. I don't know. But if they've been verified real news, then anybody trying to debunk them would be considered fake news.
Gotcha.
Well, I wonder why they didn't go after Lion's Ground, like, say, for instance, Secure Team was one of those channels. He hit Secure Team super hard and was talking about lawsuits and stuff. So you would think they'd go after Heathcliff as well.
So
If
you're
Well,
that's
you
the
know, they
case.
may have, because I've noticed a big drop in his actual viewers on his videos.
You're telling me that
Okay.
UFO Underground. Hold on, I'm sorry, dude. I am so confused because of getting dropped out. I'm sorry. You're telling me that UFO Proof had. He actually stated that he had to.
Yes, he
Remove.
stated. I talked to him in his comments, and I asked him if everything was okay, and he was like, "It is now." I had to delete like 60 of my videos, and then he come back shortly after that and said he deleted all of his debunk videos because he was on his third strike, getting ready, or he was getting ready to get his third strike and get deleted.
Okay. Now hold on. I'm not being mean to look. I've never said this live. We talked about this before we went live. I'm going to just say this. We've lost a few of our viewers, so we've just got the hardcore Rockinats. Can you guys see my Google okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
We've just got our hardcore Rockinats in here. So we're going to have to end this stream soon. So I'm going to just go ahead and put this out there. I don't think many people will get to the end of this. This has been like hours.
We're on 3.
Okay. I didn't hear you, buddy. What's up?
We're on 3 hours.
Okay. I've been on UFO Proof a couple times when he opened the channel up. He didn't have me on. He didn't invite me or anything. I just was in there because I watched him and I was on his live streams a lot. And he put out a link and said, "Hey, jump in here." And I got in there, was giving my opinion about some stuff, whatevs. And I had a good time. I was happy. I even made a video where I had a bunch of fireworks and clapping and shit. And I was like, "Hey, I was on UFO Proof." And everybody's like, "Yay, go Uni." So anyway, because I was like happy about it, and I still am. I don't have nothing against nobody. I want to say this straight out from the grip, okay? I do not participate in drama. Whatever people have told you, whatever you think you've read, I've said it all in perfect synchronicity, or whatever word you want to use, in perfect detailing of. I've chronologically detailed everything that happened on my channel for a reason. Back when all that was going on and I sensed that there would be a divide, not only did I call it, I made a video where I called that there would be a huge divide in the UFO community, A. B, I detailed and vlogged, basically. I made videos that said exactly what was happening with the situation. And there's like 5 videos on my channel. All of them tell exactly what happened from my perspective. And I'm telling you right now, I didn't lie. I didn't fudge it. I didn't doctor it. I didn't put in anything, and I didn't take anything away. I said bad things about myself. I said that I said the truth. So when I messed up, I said it. When Lions Ground messed up, I said it. When other people messed up, I said it. And I was just on the side of the truth. That was it. I don't like people fighting. I don't like negativity. I've strived since I've made this channel to keep negativity out of my videos. Dark Wolf, you know that because me and you have had 100 speeches on this. Am I just saying that?
I can verify that 120%. We make it a point to stay as positive as possible. That's even why we've thrown little things in to get rid of dark stuff when we run across them. You have focused on this from day one.
Exactly. So look, I'm going to put out a disclaimer for my peeps. Okay, I am not, if you guys, this is the end of the stream, and I'm just going to talk about something that happened. If you weren't involved in it and you think it's boring, I'm not going to hate on you for jumping out. I'm just going to just show something that I think is extremely significant to anyone who was watching during the Great Divide. That's all I'm going to call it. If you were there, you know what I was talking about. If you weren't there, then and you find it interesting, you can go watch my videos to find out what happened. They'll say UFO Proof is doing this, and it'll say Lions Ground is doing that. They're my only videos to say that stuff. I watched this video, and I think it's very important, and I want us to just watch a part of it, and if you get bored, it's okay. Where is it? Here it is. It's really got me.
There is a what's up proof.
So this is UFO Proof. I'm just going to straight out give my opinion. I think I like Kyle. I think he's cool as hell because he says what he thinks. And he's, you meet people in your life who are just those type of people that'll look you dead in the face and tell you, like let's say I'm doing something stupid or I'm sucking up to somebody or I'm making myself look bad, this dude would be the guy who would slap you in the back of the head and say, you're fucking looking bad, or quit doing that, dumbass. He is right in your face. So listen to what he says, because he's never talked to any of us like this before. I didn't watch any of his stuff for like 2 weeks because I was real busy. I wasn't watching anyone's stuff. Not lying here. And the only video I watched was this one because I was told to by somebody. So
what's up, poopers? All right, check this out, you guys. There is a very real chance that we could get shut down, that we could lose our channel. I got some troll.
Fuck.
What's up, poopers?
Damn it, I dropped my keyboard. Sorry.
There is a very real chance that we could get shut down, that we could lose our channel. I got some trolls hitting me hardcore, man. So, you know, I got fucking 2 strikes and just, you know, there's just a real chance.
I just want to say, I don't know if you guys believe me when I tell you how I feel about things or not, but I was not troll. I have never trolled Kyle. I don't think he's talking about me. I hope he doesn't think I'm one of them. I don't troll anybody, never would, and I apologize if anyone took anything I ever said or did as that. But here, hold on. We're not going to do this long. There's a point behind this. I'm sorry.
There's also a chance that nothing can happen. We could be okay. But just in case that does happen, I just want to say a couple things first, all right? First, I want everyone who subscribes to me now on UFO Proof to go over. So make sure you go and do that. 2, I will be broadcasting from Facebook Live. And of course, this shit has to happen right as I figure it out. And I also ordered a PTZ security camera. Definitely still going to be doing live UFO hunts, I want to say. If the channel gets shut down, I don't want anyone to go and attack like Security 10 or Third Phase of Moon or anything, all right? Just leave them be, all right? In fact, the thing is, just, you know, I've always stood for
okay. Now, if I'm crazy as a motherfucker, tell me. Am I completely fucking batshit crazy for thinking that this has nothing to do with Secure Team, or am I wrong?
I would say that's slightly wrong myself. What do you say, UFO?
Well, he does mention Secure Team 10 and Third Phase of Moon during his video. They're talking about, you know, don't go attack them and don't, you know, go start in fights with them and this and that. That makes me think that it has something to do with Secure Team 10, and maybe they had some type of, you know, fallout/disagreement or something with Third Phase. I know he's been trying to, you know, have an intervention with them and get them back on track. But I agree with Darkwolf. I think it probably does.
Okay. So, okay, this is actually, okay, I'm going to come back live in a little bit. You guys don't have to, I'm only doing this as a respect to myself. I have a lot of things, I have a lot of things to say, and I need to say it to my dudes before I come out at you at my live audience, or to have it on the record on my channel. And not that I don't want to tell you guys how I feel, but I don't want to be wrong. So I don't want to be guessing and then come at my viewers and make them think something and then bounce all this shit around like starting drama. So I'm going to tell you right now, I'm only jumping offline because I don't want to start drama. I'm going to come back online. I don't know if Darkwolf or UFO can come. If they want, they're more than welcome, but I'm coming back because I have to actually think for a second before I shoot myself in the foot, because I want to say some stuff and I don't want to say it if it's rash. You know what I'm saying? Because it would create people thinking something that could possibly not be true. Sorry for the long disclaimer. I thought I'd be able to say it, but honestly, I don't think I can right now without causing drama. And I don't cause drama, so I'll be back. But
all right, well, if you want to go ahead and start the wrap up, maybe do the last segment we always do and run it out from there.
I would, bro, but I really need to jump off just to grab something to drink. We'll be back on. We can do it all then. I mean, if you are you able to come back on, Darkwolf? Or are you
I'll
busy?
be able to come back for a little while, but I'm actually gotta go ahead and take care of some stuff after that because I do need to get this up, and it is a long stream because I'm gonna have to download, and I won't have a good upload speed at that point.
Hell yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. Just if you just hold out though on the downloading until we do the next one too, because we'll just do it real fast. We'll just be back in a few minutes. I got to use the bathroom, grab a drink, take a piss. You know what I'm saying?
I got to take care of some personal stuff here too for a minute.
Yeah. So we'll come back in about 10 minutes or 20 minutes or something. But yeah, UFO, bro. You're always welcome. I'm glad you came, man. Seriously. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for having me on, man. It's been a lot of fun.
It's been an absolute pleasure having you, buddy.
Really, if you will, please tell everybody where they can find you, and if you want to say anything else, go ahead. And if not, it's cool. But
you can drop by my channel and check me out at UFO Underground, and check out the content. Let us know what you think in the comments. Either way, we're up for debate. We're up for opinions. Let's just be respectful. I'm all about the respect.
Hell yeah, bro. Us too. That's why we're all networked together. We're like-minded, and he's on my sidebar. If you don't want to type in and click around, if you don't mind and you like UFOs, give him a sub and check out his stuff. Because I'm telling you right now, if you don't, you can always tell when I'm not bullshitting you because you can go back and look at my videos. For a while now, I've messaged him, and he's been kind enough, even when I was smaller, to let me use his stuff. So I think as I grow, some people do ask me to use their stuff now that I've gotten a little bigger, and he's definitely the dude that he's just out for ufology and for the truth. So UFO Underground, thanks, bro. Dark Wolf, where can we find you? And tell everybody what you got to say, bro. We're coming back though, but go ahead.
For those who don't know, I am Dark Wolf from DarkWolf'S Den. You can find UFO Underground also on my sidebar under the YouTube or NewTube network. So I really did appreciate having you on, bud. It's been fun talking to you. I'm glad you came on and hung out with us. It's been great. Check out my channel, everybody. You can also find the live stream after we end this. A couple hours later, I have it downloaded and put back up over there. If you don't know what my channel is, it generally deals with the Mandela Effect and the Mandela Effect Theory series, where we try to scientifically, logically explain the Mandela Effect, and we don't do a bunch of examples and whatnot. We use those as our data. So we also post the Rockinati show. I hope everyone has a great time. Rockinats, y'all are the best. Everybody in chat room, everybody listening now, everybody listening later. I hope everyone has a wonderful, wonderful evening. Me and Uni will be back here in a little bit. UFO might join us. If not, it's been great. Hope everyone has a wonderful night. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Dark Wolf. Yeah, definitely. He said it all. Make sure if you like any YouTuber, you don't have to reach into your pocket. You can just share, spread it by word of mouth. We'll be back as soon as we can. We're just gonna take care of some business around the rock, and we had some people stick with us this whole time. You guys are truly our friends, and we like hanging with you. I mean, we could choose just to sit and do this ourselves, but since you guys are awesome enough to come hang out, we'll continue to do it. We'll see you soon. Thanks. Be nice in the comments. Never be afraid to speak your mind, and that is the truth. I'll be back.